Don't know this feeling in my head. Wish it was happiness instead. But like the monster in my bed, its eyes are glowing red, and it's telling me that I am nothing good but what is new. That every single thing I do is mediocre, yeah, it's true. These mediocre blues. 'Cause everything is mediocre. Or is it in my head? You really think it's cool, but you're looking like a fool. I hate before it's even over. Or is it in my head? I wish that I could see it through. Wish I finished what I do. Even when I'm blue, it's mediocre too. Like the sadness knows I'm new. And even when I'm blue, feel like I do it wrong, like I could be farther gone. And even when I'm blue, it's mediocre too. Like the sadness knows I'm new. And even when I'm blue, feel like I do it wrong, like I could be farther gone. I don't know this feeling in my head. Wish it was happiness instead. But like the monster in my bed, its eyes are glowing red, and it's telling me that I am nothing good but what is new. That every single thing I do is mediocre, yeah, it's true. These mediocre blues. 'Cause everything is mediocre. Or is it in my head? You really think it's cool, but you're looking like a fool. I hate before it's even over. Or is it in my head? I wish that I could see it through. Wish I finished what I do. Even when I'm blue, it's mediocre too. Like the sadness knows I'm new. And even when I'm blue, feel like I do it wrong, like I could be farther gone. And even when I'm blue, it's mediocre too. Like the sadness knows I'm new. And even when I'm blue, feel like I do it wrong, like I could be farther gone.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My apologies for being basically 15 minutes late to my initial late start, but you know, it happens. You guys, you know what to expect from me. But my mom is back for another stream, so we thought, you know, today is Mom's choice of WIP, because I talk and complain to you all the time about how I have, a multitude of WIPs. I was really good before, I was very, I don't know, I read a thing where it was I was very monogamous with my cross stitches.
Monogamous.
Where I would do one cross stitch and only do another one. And then I decided that I was going to take on 2 at a time, and then 2 turned into many, and here we are.
Yes, I fully understand.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many...
Craft monogamy.
How many craft WIPs do you have right now?
Well, you know, I was down to 0.
Yeah.
And then I backed myself in a corner. So when I get home, I think I have 3.
Oh, really?
That need serious whipping. And a few I haven't started yet, so I don't know.
That's the other thing, too.
What are those called?
I don't know if we are counting those, because on my laptop, I probably have at least 25 cross-stitch patterns.
These are things I actually have fabric for.
Oh, okay, that's different, though.
Yes.
That you've done...
I
you've
have procured the material.
I see. Okay.
And I have the pattern.
Yeah.
But they're big.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest one is king size. And so it's a little daunting.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
However,
yeah,
it is going to be called To All the Quilts I've Loved Before, because it's entirely made out of scraps.
Of scraps from all the other quilts
all the
you've
other
made.
Quilts I've made. And
that's a good way to do it.
I hope that's it. I hope that is my, what do you call it in school?
Your magnum opus?
My culminating project.
Okay.
My thesis.
That's your thesis.
That's my thesis.
Your thesis
that's
quilt.
My deep dive research project in 50th year sewing.
Amazing.
So fingers crossed.
Yeah. Oh, my other apology, guys, though, I'm hoping that the coffee... So I have coffee today. I'm completely betraying my tea sentimentalities, because I'm a little brain dead today. The brain...
You've been busy.
I know. The brain is in dial-up mode. So, you know, like the old dial-up when it took, you know, the... That's my brain right now. So any question that is asked of me, just anticipate that it's gonna take dial-up time to accomplish.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we have been busy. We have many exciting things. But before we get started, well, I guess we kind of already started, but as you can see, we've not touched this in a while. We're doing a bit of a throwback to November, because November was Studio Ghibli month on the channel.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
I was just looking at my socials.
Oh yes, Mom is so popular.
Somebody actually commented
on your post.
On one of my posts.
Oh.
So I thought I should answer them, but I put it aside.
Oh, you can. Hey, man.
My 3 followers
your
are
people. You don't want to keep your people waiting.
I only have 3. I don't have 3 like you.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how many I have right now. Hi, Kat. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you? I hope you had a good weekend. I hope things are well. I can't remember. I don't think you told me what your plans are this week for the weekend, but I hope they were good. But yes, we're throwing it back to Studio Ghibli month in November and finally busting back out Howl's Moving Castle. Because again, this was Mom Chooses the WIP, and so you've chosen, though you've not seen all of them.
No, but I had never seen that movie.
Yeah.
And I had never seen any Studio Ghibli movie, despite much encouragement and suggestions. Yes. So because it was so hot Sunday, we did not move. We did not leave the house.
We had a mini Studio Ghibli marathon.
Yeah.
Although is it a marathon if it's only 2 movies?
Well.
But in our defense, the movies are both 2 hours each.
Yeah.
So I think that counts.
Well, it was either that or melting puddles on the floor. So we used our time productively, I thought.
Yeah.
So I loved Howl's Moving Castle.
Right.
And so I said, let's do that.
Weekend was good. I lunched with my mom and Baker's Fry. That's really good. Ford just laid off a bunch of engineers, including Chris, so we're dealing with that right now. Oh my God. No! That's so frustrating because I know that was your ticket out of here. Because I know that was the whole thing. Chris was going to finish his engineering degree. Then Ford was going to hire him in Michigan. You were going to get to move out of Michigan. You were going to have nice, happy, fun garden. And it was going to be amazing.
Oh,
Listen. What's the competing Dodge? Is Dodge going to snatch him up? Is that the competing truck brand?
Maybe, yeah, Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
Dodge Ram.
Cause Ford, yeah. What are the top truck?
Yeah.
Dodge
Ram.
And right, so it was, Dodge, Ford. I don't know, man. Yeah, he needs to get poached from the. I have no clue. I'm making up his resume right now. Yeah, that's fair. But hopefully, does that mean though that he's not going to be able to finish his degree? Because wasn't Ford, it was like a thing that wasn't Ford paying for it? Or is it like he just needs to finish out the semester so it's technically already like paid for, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm so mad though. I'm so mad on your behalf. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he needs to graduate with the school first. No, it's not. Okay, it's not through them, so that's not in jeopardy. Oh, that's all right then. But yeah, that just means that hopefully once he finished, another company... Yeah, we've been paying that as we go. Okay, good. That's good. That was the thing. I was worried that like all of that was gonna, but it's just the Ford lineup, which is still bullshit, but it's it's better than I thought. He graduates next April. Okay.
Oh,
okay, cool.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. So we need Dodge to snatch that boy up. Cause he's gonna Yep. Ugh, that's so annoying though. I'm so mad on your behalf. It's very rude because we had the whole thing planned.
Yeah.
It was all planned.
Aww.
So before we get started, Mom, we have all of my needle minders.
Oh.
So you can pick which one you want us to work with.
Well, the fox.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've been doing lots of nature things.
Well, and I have my new forest dress.
You do, your new Forest Corps outfit.
Yes. So.
Yes, he has a certificate in data analytics, so I'm wondering if I can find one of those. Yeah, maybe. That could be like an interim thing. And I would assume, I don't know, I assume that tech... Yeah.
Are you in Canada or the States?
No, they're in Louisiana? I can't remember which state. I'm so sorry, Kat, don't shoot me. One of the southern ones.
Oh, well, don't count out Canada.
Yeah, guys, move to Canada! You're Alabama. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're looking for trained workers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, move to Canada, guys.
Yeah.
Though I feel like that's even farther away than Michigan. I don't know how your mom would feel about that. I don't know how your mom would feel about that. But you could. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, if you move to Alberta, it's very similar to Alabama in many ways, I would think. So, you know, even though I know your goal is to get away from that sort of stereotypical vibe, so wish we could. He doesn't have a passport. Damn. Well, we got to get that too then.
Yeah.
Okay. We got our fox. We got our needle minder set up. We need to pick a needle. Use a thin one. I never know because they have all of these different gauges, but I don't know what mine are. I just know that I think we're doing 1/1, so we need a thin enough needle. I think. Maybe. Perhaps.
I think.
That one's too thin though. Okay. Yeah, so basically guys, it's been however many months since we've worked on this, so I have to remember what we were doing. So I've caught myself up to speed on where we are on the chart, which is nice. I think the next step is, I think we were doing one thread based on the back. So when did that happen, Kat? Was that this weekend that they let everyone go? Or was that on Monday? Still, I'm like, damn, what a shitty way to start the week.
Mm.
Yeah, I think we did one thread. Okay. It's all coming back, all coming back to me now. Hopefully. Sort of, kind of, maybe. Okay. It was an hour ago. Jeez. Okay, so this is like recent news. Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, at least, you know, you're here. Maybe I can be Distracting.
Distracting, yeah.
It'd be very distracting.
Distracting.
Okay, now I've got to figure out where we want to start. We'll start with the blue.
Let's start at the
Very beginning. It's a very good
place to start.
Yeah. Yes, what she said. Okay, yeah, I think I know what we're doing now. Okay, yes, I need a distraction. Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
right? Hello, welcome to your distraction.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it will be. Again, like I said, I'm quite brain dead, but we will be trying our best. Okay, this is we're just gonna use a new one. But yeah, so I was even trying to remember. So yeah, this weekend we
Melted.
Yeah. What did we do on Saturday? Did we gardened?
Yeah, we gardened in the morning before it got too hot.
Yep.
And then it got hot.
And then it got hot, so we stopped.
Yeah.
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 One thing too, I realized, I do think, guys, you know how before my parents left for Italy, we transplanted a little tree in the front yard, and they gave me strict instructions to water the transplant, and I did water it every day, except for the day that it rained. But they got back and they go, okay, I'm gonna go water the transplants. And then I realized I was clearly not watering it enough, because they like soaked it to the point where it was like pooling everywhere, and I was like, oh, okay, so maybe I killed the transplant. So I watered it, but clearly not enough. So we don't know. We might be able to save it, but the prognosis is not looking good.
Well, the poor thing was so tangled up in all the other trees.
Yeah.
Because in that little garden bed, there had to be 7 or 8 trees.
Yeah.
And they were just growing.
And we had to like excavate it from.
Yeah, and so the root ended up only being like one little tiny string.
That's true.
So the hope of that root taking and supporting itself was, you know,
it was a risk.
It was a risk.
We did. There was a risk, but we had hope. We had hope. It was so hot this weekend. I went outside for 10 minutes and came in drenched. Yeah, truly. That was. There was one day. It must have been. It was the Sunday.
Yeah.
That. It was so hot that we were like not even going to attempt to go outside. I think I took Shadow for the shortest walk ever.
Well, Dad dragged the
he went
out of the loft on Saturday.
Rescued the air conditioning unit.
Yeah.
But it's cooler today.
Yeah.
But yeah, my plants are flourishing in the apartment. Oh, that's amazing. That's nice. I think, well, I don't know, actually. We have, actually, I say that. Oh, yeah. We probably need to water these guys. Yeah, this succulent looks pretty dead. See, it's kind of half alive now. Whoops. Now that you mention houseplants, this one looks...
But your one upstairs in the bathroom
it's doing good.
Is doing well.
But that one I remember to water. I forget to water these guys. That's the problem. I think I need all of the plants to be in the same area if I have any hope of remembering to do anything with them.
Absolutely.
But yeah. Oh no. I always say that my brother's girlfriend would be so disappointed in me. Paula would be so upset. But then I thought she was gonna come in and like CPR all of our plants, and she kind of didn't. She just left them alone, which is fine. She told us we were doing all right though. She wasn't like so offended. She said they don't need that much water, and I was like, okay. But I even think too she was kind of like, oh yeah, you only really have succulents because they don't need tons of watering. So I think she is also a low maintenance plant mom as well.
I didn't even know you had those succulents.
Yeah, they were hiding.
I didn't even notice them.
Exactly. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't notice them, and I know that they're there.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But, oh well.
But
yeah,
we identified many, many, many plants on the sea cap.
Yeah, guys, did
fungus.
I tell you?
Fungi.
Did I tell you guys? I think I talked about this Seek app. So, Mom, you recommended it to me, but did Paula recommend it to you?
No, they use iNaturalist, which is like the bigger version of
Right,
Seek.
that's the bougie version.
But Seek, I found it on, actually, Auntie found it on the Washington Post.
Oh!
Yeah. they had 4 apps to help you identify plants.
Oh, no way!
And Seek seemed to be the most legit.
Yeah.
So I downloaded it when we got here and
Oh.
started snapping.
I didn't realize that. I thought that was a Paula recommendation.
Yeah, no, she recommended iNaturalist, and I was like, yeah, whatever. But Seek identifies them right away.
It's like a subsidiary of...
Yeah, it's like for people who don't know what they're doing, like us.
Right, yes.
And then if you do Seek, then you can upload that to iNaturalist.
Right.
Which is like actual real data that scientists use.
Yes, yeah.
But Seek identifies them right away if it can, which is handy.
Yeah. My pothos was dying in our room at my mom's house, and I pulled off a piece and finally... Oh, that's nice! You sort of took a cutting of it and tried to...
Oh.
That's cool. Yeah, I guess because did that room in your mom's house, that didn't have any, like, light, I'm assuming. Because that's the thing, I think we have, it's like a snake plant. That's the one that's in the...
Spider.
Oh, a spider plant. Yeah, that's the one that's in our bathroom upstairs. And that was actually a cutting from Liam's aunt and uncle. So they had a massive snake plant that just kept growing and growing and growing. So they cut off a big chunk, gave it to us, and then ours kept growing and growing and growing. So we cut off a chunk and gave it to his mom. So they also have one. So this is just the plant that keeps on giving, apparently.
Which is great.
Which is nice, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far that's the only plant we've been able to like truly keep alive. But yeah. Yeah, we had a block window. Oh, we had to block the window because my mom's neighbor had a light that shined right into the bedroom at night. Oh, that's annoying. It flashed on and off at random times. It must have been motion censored, so like anytime an animal were to rush past or something like that, because that happens with the ones that we have down by our garage. Oh, Shadow had to get told off. I don't know if I told you guys how, because of course he gets really jumpy in the evenings. I think because he's so hot in the day, he chills out, and then what ends up happening is he gets full of beans by the time it's cool. And at 3 a.m, he was upstairs in our green room, and I guess because the window, our blind wasn't up, the motion sensors lights in our garage went off, and obviously he could see that it got illuminated, so he started barking bloody murder at 3 a.m. So Liam had to get up and tell him off, and he was very like, oh shit, I had messed up after that. But he's been a little bit better since then. He's still really jumpy, but he's not as barky, because we're really trying to like cut down on that. Just because as much as we're kind of like, oh, like maybe he's trying to alert us to something, like maybe we need to not discourage it. I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? I think we would be able to know if something really bad were to happen before Shadow would tell us. You know what I mean?
He was probably a fox.
Oh, probably. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably nothing crazy, like nothing major. So, yeah, right in front of the tree branch. If there was any wind, right? There was like a rave in our room. Exactly. I feel like that's happened to me before too. That sometimes I think when it's really windy, it comes off all the time.
I never thought of wind with a motion sensor.
Yeah,
I
like a
never thought of
tree that would then
the branches would go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's detecting movement, but it's just wind knocking stuff about that wouldn't normally set it off.
Yeah.
Okay, now my mom is visiting me and Satch. You inspired me. JK, this was planned. Well, maybe she'll have to be on stream, but I guess it's not Satch's mom. It's your mom. Who knows? Would she be down? Would she be down to hang out on stream? I hope you're doing well, Snipe. I hope you had a good weekend. Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you have any interest in like plant identification, I highly recommend downloading that Seek app. I'll show you guys what it looks like.
Because you get medals.
Yeah,
if you like medals and challenges.
If you're a competitive fire sign like you.
Or you.
I said I am also competitive fire sign, but I don't feel like I'm very competitive. That's the one part of the Aries sign.
Yeah.
Though I've heard things like with astrology, a March Aries is different from an April Aries.
I believe that.
So
I think a March Aries is a little more Pisces-esque.
Yeah.
Pisces-esque.
Where you're all fire. But anyway, so see, this is the app here. This is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like on the phone. So it's this like little leaf here, and then you click into it, and then it's all the different sort of things you could identify. And then what happens is you click on the camera and you scan things, and then it comes up in your observations if it's able to identify the plants. And then it has all of these different plants that I've identified.
But I've identified more.
Yeah,
and
see?
I've been on 2 countries.
See, this is the competitive nature coming through here. And then look, guys, we're identifying the fungi. So do you remember, I used to take all those photos of mushrooms. I still do. But now I can actually identify them, which is amazing. And then what happened now, finally, I have my little mushroom pocketbook. I told you how I bought this book, and I'm meant to be cross-referencing. But of course, when I'm with Shadow, I don't always have the chance to. But now I would identify it with the Seek app, and then I cross-reference it with the little mushroom book that I have, and I have to go through and do more. But then I'm like folding over the different ones, so then I can say, oh, we've identified this one wherever. So I'm learning, which is so cool. And then what's also gonna happen is I want to use this book as a reference, because what I want to do for needle felting is I want to needle felt all the different mushrooms in the book and stick them on like little wooden pegs and stuff. So then it would be really cool to needle felt specifically the ones that I've identified in the neighborhood.
And send one to your mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, and who knew there were 3 kinds of oyster mushrooms, so it could not tell us the species. And you only get points if you get a species.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here, let me show you my, so there's all these challenges, right? To identify different things. And so then I'll show you my medals, you know, because I think I've done more challenges than you, because I signed up for all of them.
Yes, you did.
I just went in and signed up for all of them, whereas you're doing one,
I have no idea what I'm doing.
completing it, and then doing whatever.
I'm just at level 1 of the Seek app.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't gotten.
But see, these are all of the things that I have in progress. All of the challenges, and then if we go into achievements, look at the badges. So we have a bird badge, and we've got a mammal badge, and we've got a mollusk badge.
It won't let me pick, it won't say Shadow's a mammal.
Yeah, we keep trying to scan Shadow, and I guess because he's a domestic dog, it doesn't count.
So I'm missing a point for a mammal.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
And my phone died just before we saw the squirrel.
Yeah, so I have to send her all of the photos that I took, because mine saves in my camera roll, and see if they automatically identify or not.
And it's not cheating, because I saw the squirrel, my phone was just dead. I'm very competitively honest.
Yeah. I don't know, honestly, she would aimlessly meander into the stream room after being told 12 times she's streaming. Oh yeah, okay. Went to see Herman the sturgeon, an 98-year-old sturgeon at a major dam fish hatchery here. It's like 10 feet long and 450 pounds. That's incredible.
Wow.
It's 89 years old. Sturgeon's a bird, right?
No, a fish.
It's a fish. How do they know it's an 89-year-old fish? That's wild.
Magic.
That's cool. I thought about making a needle felted version of my wedding bouquet, but the last time I did needle felt, I got frustrated and threw my fox blob in the trash. Aww. I think you can still remember though, we've gone on a journey, and I have told you, 90% of the time you're needle felting, it looks nothing like what it's supposed to look like, and the last 10% is when it all comes together. So I'd say give it another chance, but I bet you could do, I think embroidery would be really cute too. I think either option. Or both. You could have multiple versions, multiple crafty iterations of your wedding bouquet. I think that would be really fun. Fish hatchery knows their fish. Yeah, I guess so, eh? That's interesting.
I do not understand needle felting either.
Yeah.
I think it's like sculpture, like people who get a piece of wood or marble and they look at it and they go, oh, within this is something. And it comes out. So within this piece of
within this blob of fluff
is this.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
His name's Calcifer.
Calcifer.
Yes.
I have to remember. That doesn't sound like a fire name.
No.
Yeah, Calcifer. But he's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the wood carving and like soapstone carving also is something that I don't really understand. Like I can't really see a 3-dimensional object and chip away at it. It's one thing, like, with needle felting, you can build it into something. I guess so. Whereas, like, with wood and soapstone, you're, like, taking away to make something, which I think is a bit harder for my brain to wrap itself around.
I think I could go less more than maybe like.
Oh,
make this
interesting.
into something.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think I could maybe do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to take some kind of sculpting course.
Oh, the fish survived a stabbing, a kidnapping, and a wildfire.
Oh,
Dang.
God.
So not only is it 89 years old, it has seen some shit. Wow. No wonder he's famous. No wonder you got to go see him.
Lived experience of the sturgeon.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's cool.
I think people could learn life lessons from an 89-year-old sturgeon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go with the flow. Be chill, you know?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wow.
I like that. Okay. We're crossing off what we've done. There we go. But yeah. I was trying to get, because the one thing I didn't get my amphibian badge, because usually the path we go with Shadow to go for walks, there's a pond, and there's a lot of...
Frogs.
No, there's a lot of turtles. The past few times we've been there,
right.
there's been painted turtles, and there's a
Yes.
lot of birds and stuff. So the birds I was able to catch. The Canada geese, I think the one, it was a baby, and it was losing all of its down. There was still a little bit left over. They were just chilling. Had completely no muss, no fuss about Shadow, which is good, because I don't know, as much as, you know, people joke that Canadians are really nice and friendly, our geese are vicious. You don't mess with a Canada goose.
No, they hiss at you.
Yeah, they hiss at you, exactly. They're rude.
Yeah.
But they were fine. They were super chill. But yeah, I didn't see any turtles today, which is annoying, because then I could have got my
think it was too
amphibian
cold.
badge. Maybe, yeah, you were saying that maybe they would be hanging out on rocks and stuff. I think it has a tattooed teardrop on its cheek, killed a few sturgeon bitches in its time. Probably. Yeah, survival of the fittest, you know what I mean? It was like, okay, we gotta fight for survival.
And nobody's written a book about the sturgeon.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Yeah, I think that would.
Was there? Yeah. Did the hatchery have a book about, like, you know, the trials?
The life and times of.
Yeah, the life and times of, what was his name? Herman the sturgeon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, life and times of Herman the sturgeon. The
Yeah.
hatchery has been there since 1909, but revamped in 1957 when they built this huge dam. You get to tour the fish ladder, the powerhouse, and the various islands. Oh, that's cool. So is there only sturgeon there, or are there different types of fish at different sections of the hatchery? Very interesting.
Do they have a cafe so you can have a nice fish dinner at the end?
Oh yeah, do they have fish and chips and a little calf at the
Yeah.
hatchery? I don't know if that's good or bad.
I think it's
That would be
good.
like going to, well, I guess so. They'd be like
It'd be
going,
like going to Lilydale after the chickens are
yeah.
trussed up.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It's like going to Whitstable and they pull the lobster right out of the water and
That's
cook it for
true.
you.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Get the sturgeon and
Yeah. Oh, hi, Kay. I appreciate your wavy lurk. Nice to see you. I hope you had a good weekend. We are back in the Ghibli cinematic universe, or I guess it's not a cinematic universe. It's the Ghibli crafting universe, so it's still the GCU, but just not cinematic. It's the Ghibli craft universe. But yes, I hope you're well. Other fish, they have sturgeon pods and trout pods. You get to feed the trout. Sturgeon pond has half submerged viewing station. They're thick with all the seas. I don't think I've ever seen a sturgeon, so I just assume, no fish and chips. Nice idea, though. Yeah, you should submit a request.
Yeah.
Be like, would be real cool if we could have fish and chips at this joint.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we're gonna move over here and start. See, now I realize why I have two different colors marked up on here, because my brain was like, why did I do that? But it's because I marked the red in the half stitches I did, because now looking at this, I'm like, oh, I've done half stitches, so I gotta go back and fill them.
With a different color?
No, same color. So I've done half of, so basically to fill up, because it's one thing, I just wanted to get through a certain point.
Yeah.
So I just half stitched it all, and I have to go back and stitch the other half of the cross.
I thought it was super fancy and it was two colors.
No, that would be, no.
That would be like a bear.
Didn't they just spot Nessie and it's probably a giant sturgeon? Really?
Oh.
Maybe. Here's a photo from last year. Okay, let's check. No!
Wow.
That's a sturgeon?
That's huge.
Okay, we gotta show you guys what this is. That's Herman. That's nuts. Guys, look! Look at him!
Crazy.
He is thick with all of the seas. So you can go, there's like an under, like down viewing pod or whatever. So do people eat sturgeons?
I think so.
They must. That's wild. That's like meat for days. You get to see the fish ladder from underwater. These are the lampreys. They suction themselves against the glass and catch their breath before attempting further up the ladder. Ooh. Oh, interesting.
Eels. Well, they eat a lot of eels here.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Wow.
You know what this reminds me of? This is what happens in Series of Unfortunate Events. The one, what's the name of the ant? The real, like, hypochondriac ant? And they live there. And it's Lachrymose Lake that they live on, and it's all of the lampreys, and they're like cannibal lampreys. So this looks like straight out of that. Like, that looks like they're coming to eat you, but there's glass in between you. No, I don't know how I feel about that. This also could give you a little, right? Thanks for the nightmare fuel. This is also giving a little bit of like trichotillomania, you know, the fear of like, like collection of holes. No.
Oh, holes.
It's this thing, I don't know, it was like a thing that everyone brought together, like, it became brought into the zeitgeist earlier on. I can't remember. It's like this, it's like a fear or something that gets really gross. People who get really grossed out by collections of tiny holes. It's like a thing that like freaks them out. Yeah.
So the ant in the Series of Unfortunate Events was called Josephine Anwhistle?
Yes,
okay.
Miss Josephine. Yeah, okay, it's all coming. Yep.
Okay.
They look like they have eyes in their mouths in that photo. Yeah, they look, hi, Day. Hello, happy Tuesday. How are you? Yeah, no, that's ooh. Yeah, no, that's
cool.
It's like cool, but it's also,
it almost looks like you're fungi.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also giving, they're giving eyeballs. I see what you mean. They look like they're eyes instead of, that's so interesting. That's really cool though. It's one of those things that I never would have thought to go to like a fish hatchery to like hang out.
But people go in BC, take a bus trip to the salmon when they go up the salmon ladder.
Yeah.
It's like a thing. So I can see that would be super cool.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Good, just picked up kiddo. Gonna do some sewing now. Ooh, what are you working on? What are you sewing? Because I know you were making a frog purse. Last time we spoke about working on stuff. Have you made that one yet, or are you working on other things? Noonday always has, she cosplays and she makes really cute stuff, and so she's always got a lot of different projects on the go.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I was thinking about, because every once in a while I think about like doing some kind of cosplay, and we've talked about it on stream about like if I could do a cosplay like at a con or something like that, but I think I don't have the confidence to like inhabit like another character or something like that. But I think we were talking about the best way for me to do it would be if it was a character that had a mask.
Yeah.
And so I think, because you've not seen Princess Mononoke yet, but San has this really cool mask, and I'm pretty sure I've found 3D printing options, so I think I want to get Liam to 3D print the San Princess Mononoke mask, and then I can paint it on stream and make the costume.
Perfect.
And because it seems like it's not that complicated, it's like a little like shift dress, and there's like, you know, like a fake fur sort of pelt and whatever. And
is there a con here?
Oh, probably there is like a Comic-Con, but the thing is, I don't even know if I would go to like a Comic-Con. It might just be a Halloween costume, like that might be, because I was thinking too, though I don't think Shadow would appreciate being like caked in like white flour or something like that, because obviously in Princess Mononoke she got adopted by one of the spirits of the forest who's a wolf, and she has 2 wolf pups, and they took her on as her own, and so she rides around and has like her like white wolf buddies, and so basically it could be like I would be San, and then Shadow could be one of the wolf pups, but obviously Shadow's black and the pups are white, though I guess, you know, it doesn't matter as long as he's, you know.
You could just need a felt a little wolf pup to carry around.
Oh, I could, but you know, for Halloween it would be fun, but I don't think I would, it would just be like, guys, he's just my wolf. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? But yeah,
I guess you could coat him in flour, but
I think he would be mad at me if he did. And also too, the amount of running and rolling around in the house he'd do.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be the worst thing. There's been worse. Froggy Bag almost done working on an Animal Crossing one now. Aw, cute. Is it a specific character from Animal Crossing, or is it like one of the symbols, like the money bag or something like that. They're technically vertebrae too, but the most basic actually version of the vertebrates is that they use cartilage or something to form the vertebrae.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. They're all teeth. You have a close-up. Oh, you have a close-up. Reese and Cyrus. Okay. I'll have to Google them because I don't... Fanocat, I hate it.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I think we might need to spare...
Oh, wow.
No, that's... Whoa. Yeah, that's some... We might need... Yeah, we'll keep that. That's some horror content.
Yeah.
That's so fascinating, but it's definitely one of those things that you're a bit like, to look at. Oh, the couple on Harv's Island for customized. Oh, cute. Reese and Cyrus. Yeah. So I need to look them up. There's an alpaca pattern now, so I instantly thought of those two. Oh, okay. So they're the alpaca. So Animal Crossing, if you know, they all have different, like, people who can move onto your little island and stuff and, like, create a village. And they all have different names, and they all look like different things. But, of course, I don't know enough to remember what they look like. So let me show you. Reese from Animal Crossing. Yeah. So that's...
Oh, that's so cute.
So that's Reese, guys, for anyone else who's not in on the Animal Crossings.
Yeah.
So you're making a bag based off of...
That's very cute.
That's really cute. So you're making a llama one that is going to be all pink and sweet. Oh, that's amazing. So that's Reese. So what does Cyrus look like? Oh, cute! Oh, look at his face! Look at him!
Oh, that's very cute.
Yeah! Oh, that's going to be so cool, Nungday. I'm so excited for you to make those.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Oh, I love that. You're so creative. It makes me so happy. Yeah, there's a couple on. Yeah. It was hilarious to see the fish swim up and just fly backwards. Like, oh god, that was too much. There was some old lady sitting in an office with her hands on 6 buttons counting the fish as they came by.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Seems like a good job for AI. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Maybe they swim too fast for the AI right now. Don't know. Gonna do double-sided, so it's Reese on one side, Cyrus on the other.
Oh.
Yeah, that's so cool. I like that.
Very cool.
Oh, the alpaca from Sing animated movie vibes. Yeah, you've seen Sing,
No,
right?
I
Oh,
haven't.
I've not seen Sing. I've heard good things from that though.
Mm.
I think it's a bunch of animals that enter into like an American
I
Idol
did
style
see
singing
that.
competition.
Yes, I did see
Yeah.
that. With Reese
With
with
the spoon.
Yes, it was very cute. Yes, we actually went to the theater and saw it. Yes, it was cute.
Mhm.
And the popcorn was good.
So there was an alpaca in that one. Do you remember the alpaca? Yeah. Very
that
good.
was a very cute movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
No, it's not one that I haven't seen. But yeah. I don't know if anyone else. So basically, so far, you know, in Mum's Ghibliification.
Yeah.
The Ghibliification of of my mother.
Yeah.
We've watched 2 movies.
Mhm.
So we've watched my number 1, which is Howl's Moving Castle, obviously. And we watched My Neighbor Totoro, which actually, it's not even in my top 5.
You're kidding.
Mhm.
Ooh, I loved it.
I think because I realized, like, and I guess a lot of the movies is nice because it's like an ambiance thing, but what...
Well, tell me your top 5 so I can watch them when I get home.
Okay. We'll reconsult the list.
Yes, okay, so number 1 is Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, number 1's Howl's Moving Castle. Do you guys remember Pop Quiz? If you were here when we did the countdown, do you remember? They're like, definitely not. Let me remember.
They are as relaxing as endless loops of Say Yes to the Dress clips.
Yeah.
They're just like, and
Yeah.
Race Across Canada.
Yeah.
Or Race Across the World in Canada.
Mhm.
Because there's so much stillness.
Yes, that's the thing.
The
That's
stillness is very nice.
because that's what Mononoke is. Yeah. Clumsy director who's trying to start a show and recruits no-name talent with nothing to lose that fumbles through the process. Oh, that's the Sing. Right.
Yeah.
That's the plot of Sing. Gotcha. Definitely wasn't here. Definitely don't know. Number 1. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know if you were here for that sniping, but yeah. So no, the top 5.
Okay.
So my top 5 are Howl's Moving Castle.
Okay.
When Marnie Was There.
When Marnie was
But I
there.
know that one's gonna make you cry because it made me cry the
Oh.
first time I watched it. But it's just so good and I love it.
When Marnie was there.
Yes.
Okay.
Ponyo
Ponyo.
because it's
Okay.
just so cute. and I love it.
Ponyo or Ponyu?
Ponyo.
Ponyo.
Ponyo. 4 is Princess Mononoke.
Okay.
And then 5 is Porco Rosso.
Ooh.
I love Porco Rosso. I find if you've watched Studio Ghibli and you've watched like your Kiki's Delivery Service, your My Neighbor Totoro, like all those ones, watch Porco Rosso. I feel like it's an underrated classic.
Porco Rosso.
Yeah.
It's correcting to porcini.
Okay.
Which is a mushroom, so that's appropriate.
That's appropriate. Yeah.
Porco Rosso.
Yeah. No, My Neighbor Totoro is in my top 5. I ranked him as 8.
Oh, that's not your top 5 then.
Or top 10, sorry. I meant top 10. Yeah, he's in top 10.
Rosso.
But yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So after Porco Rosso.
Oh, is Spirited Away.
Okay.
That's number 6 though. Yeah, number 6 is Spirited Away.
Spirited.
Oh, are we just doing the top 10 now?
Yeah, well,
okay.
as well.
Okay. Yeah, Totoro is amazing. It's very, oh yeah. Oh, Probacus. Totoro is very good, 10 out of 10. It is. I think so many are good. Totoro is fluffy. I think the thing with Totoro is I love Totoro as a character, and I think what it is it's a slice of life movie where not a lot happens, and it's more like little vignettes, whereas I find the other ones are more complete stories that also still give vibes. You know what I mean? Whereas I feel like Totoro is just vibes.
I can't comment because I've only seen 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's after Spirited Away?
Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind.
Nausicaa?
Yeah, which is actually the very first Studio Ghibli film.
Nausicaa?
Yeah.
And...
Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
Of the Valley of the Wind.
Yeah. So that's actually the first movie that Hayao Miyazaki directed and produced before Studio Ghibli was actually a studio. Okay. So it sort of like got grandfathered into the official Studio Ghibli lineup.
Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
Yes.
Okay.
And then 8 is My Neighbor Totoro. You love Nausicaa as well. Apparently it's also, Hayao Miyazaki also did a manga series. Like there's actually like a manga series of it, which I think would be really cool to see, to look at. My mom watched that on TV in the 80s and I remember you saying that. Yeah, I thought that was so fun that she watched it in the 80s and missed the ending because of emergency broadcast and didn't. So in her brain, the movie ended at a certain point, and then she found out that there was actually, I think, because didn't it end like at not like a bad place, but before everything got resolved, right? So it actually like in her brain the movie was quite a bummer because it ends at such a bad, like such a sad point in the film, or like a more like before everything gets resolved and stuff. Oh, you read the manga, Kay? That's so cool. There are people that rated Spirited Away a 1 out of 10 in Google reviews. That's weird. They must not have understood. They must not, yeah. I don't understand.
Okay, so after My Neighbor Totoro.
It's Castle in the Sky.
Okay.
Laputa Castle in the Sky. But just be aware that the English dub acting, the voices are really annoying.
Okay.
So the subbed version is much better.
Okay.
But it's still good.
So I'll just put subbed.
Yeah.
Subtitles. Okay.
Yeah, it was 20 minutes before the end, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And number 10?
Number 10, which is the most depressing one, but it was very good, was Grave of Fireflies.
Oh.
So that's the one that takes place in World War II and is about 2 little children that are trying to navigate.
Okay, well, we might skip that one.
Yeah, we might skip that one.
Okay.
They're all really good, just for, like, different reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those where I think I rated... Yeah, like, the majority of the films that I watched were, like, A or B tier. So it's one of those where, like, they're all good. It's just from my personal preference point, those are the ones that I, like, enjoyed the most.
Right.
But yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, there's only like a few. Like there's only like maybe the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. like, there's only maybe the bottom 5 that I have no desire to kind of ever watch again, but all the other ones I would watch, you know what I mean? It's just that those were the ones that got...
So the Ghiblification will continue when I get home.
Yes.
And when I come back in November, this will be done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That, possibly,
Yeah.
perhaps. Actual review. The movie is trash, maybe because I'm watching it as an adult and I do not get the hype. The animation was nice, but that's it. Every expectation I had was burned to the ground, and they gave us a very basic ending. I don't understand why it's for kids because it's kind of traumatizing. That's not... Is that the review from Spirited Away? That's really random. I feel like if anything, as an adult, you probably appreciate it more, Spirited Away, than you would as a kid, because a lot of the stuff I think would fly over your head. That's interesting. Yeah, that's the 1 out of 10 for Spirited Away. Yeah, they just didn't get it. That's fine. They just, they just don't understand. And that's okay.
But my Ghiblification continued with the video of the tour.
Oh, yes!
Yes, which looked amazing. That's tour of
Ghibli World.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, did you know that there's actually a Ghibli World in, all of our movies were traumatizing in our youth? It's true,
Yeah,
actually.
they were.
A lot of them were real scary.
Like Bambi?
Oh, yeah. Though, by the way,
Snow
did you
White?
know that Bambi, you don't actually see the mom get shot
No, but
in the
you
movie?
hear the shotgun.
That's true. You do.
Jeepers.
You do. That one, do you remember too? So we had, and we talked about this on stream, how Brave Little Toaster, there's like some really scary moments in Brave Little Toaster as well. A lot of the movies from the 80s and back.
Yeah.
Pinocchio's actually really dark too,
It is. It is.
Yeah, the animated one. Like the Disney version. I remember us watching it when I was running the summer camp back home, like back in Sudbury, and we had all these rain days. We just sit and watch movies, and they had all these movies for the DVD player. And we're watching Pinocchio, and me and my colleague look at each other, and we're like, I don't know if this is aged well. I don't know if this is
A lot of them haven't
appropriate
aged well.
for the masses.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah,
But
so Studio Ghibli World, if I was into Studio Ghibli, I'd be all over it.
Bambi is dark, Lion King, Pocahontas,
Yeah.
Well, Pocahontas is one of those ones that it's not, well, it is, but it's one of those where once you realize the actual truth about Pocahontas and how they vastly obviously, because they made a Disney film for kids, how they drastically romanticized the situation that was actually happening, and then that is what traumatizes you when you go back and rewatch it, and you go, pretty sure she was a child, and pretty sure they weren't in love, but yeah, okay, sure, Disney, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, no, Studio Ghibli World in Tokyo, I'm so excited about it. There's 3 different worlds, but they're actually going to be opening, end of this year, they're opening, I think it's the Witch's Village, and then March of 2024, they're opening the Mononoke Forest. So they're actually recreating, like, the Iron Town and, like, village in Princess Mononoke, which is going to be really, really cool. And I did see, when I reread it, who knows if it'll actually happen, though, because, you know, sometimes when things have plans and then it's, like, when it actually goes to fruition, things are changed slightly. There's meant to be a 16-foot Howl's Moving Castle.
Ooh,
and I assume if it's 16 feet, that means we should be able to go inside it. Hopefully. But yeah.
So I just put these all in my notes.
Yeah.
And because I've seen 2 of the 10,
you can check them off.
I can put check marks beside them.
Yeah.
And then I'll remember the ones I saw, and then I'll have 10 check marks at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Check marks are important to me.
You'll have 10 check marks. That is if you actually go and watch Grave of Fireflies.
Right. True.
But you might not. So you might have 9 check marks.
Yeah, because actually, on one of my lists of the 100 best movies of all time,
I think it's on there.
Yeah, but there's one I'm absolutely refusing to watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Last Tango in Paris.
Oh, really?
With Marlon Brando. And
okay. I don't know anything about that movie.
Okay, well,
but it's
yeah.
Is it traumatizing?
Well, it was one of those movies that at the time was supposed to be edgy and freeing. But the woman who started it was very young at the time.
Oh, I think I know.
Yeah, and her life was just like hell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
I think at some point you have to take a stand.
Yeah.
And I'm also having a lot of difficulty rewatching Woody Allen.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it either anymore.
Yeah, there's one there, and if I can forget about all the Woody Allen stuff.
Yeah. That's always that thing. I think I have a really hard time, and I think it's one of those where I have to realize, because I think sometimes I do draw a line in the sand with some people, but then for whatever reason I don't for others, and I have to be like, well, if you're gonna not separate the art from the artist for this case, then you shouldn't be a hypocrite and do it sort of universally.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what your sort of criminal or attitudinal line is.
Yeah, exactly.
And where you can forgive and where you're kind of like, ooh.
Yeah, exactly. And then also the thing too is then I think as well you have formal convictions versus alleged, but I think when you think about the underrepresentation of the amount of cases that actually get to court and people actually get real justice, that I think, you know, just because somebody's not been officially charged with something doesn't mean that it hasn't taken place.
Well, he married his stepdaughter.
Oh, that one. Oh, absolutely.
He married his stepdaughter.
Yeah. Oh, that one. But just in general, in terms of other contexts and things like that, right? Like there's different levels. But yeah, no, I can't. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's another thing. I think there's like this saying where they say all your faves are problematic. Like you just have to assume that, like, you know. Yeah. But I think that's the other thing too, just about like the concept of celebrity and not pedestaling anyone. Like there are certain people that I do think if something came out about like how they did some crazy like atrocious thing one day, I would be really bummed out. But I wouldn't do what some people do when they're obsessed with a celebrity and be like, well, that doesn't matter, or they didn't do it, or they're like, someone's out to get them and it doesn't actually matter. I'm like, no. If somebody turned around and said that Brie Larson was like an actual terrible human being and they had evidence to back this up, I wouldn't be like, I would be disappointed and I would be bummed out about it because I think Brie Larson's amazing. But I also would be like, she's a human being who is capable, and I don't know anything about it. I don't know these people personally. So the fact, you know, anybody is capable of corruption. You know what I mean?
Well,
anyone is capable of.
I think in an area like that, the more you read about it, the chances for corruption in certain spheres are exponentially higher. But, I mean, they could be other places too.
Oh, yeah.
But it just seems like
certain places seem to breed corruption.
Yeah.
Hollywood, politics, sports. I guess any major institutions that are fueled by capitalism.
Well, and sort of idolizing or deifying people.
Yes. Yeah.
That are, like you said, just humans. But, you know, maybe they're really, really good looking, or maybe they're
very successful or very talented, or
But, you know, the more I watch different media, I do have more admiration for the filmmaking process.
Oh, yeah.
And how much goes into making a film that is coherent and people acting in it that are fantastic. And sort of it seems like how that can possibly happen in a world full of content. That something actually turns out. It's sort of a miracle in a way. Like a play, like a live play. Like, you gotta hand it to those people that get up there and meet their marks and dance and sing. And as I get older, I just have more and more admiration for the process.
Oh, yeah.
Of putting it on the stage every night.
Yeah, well, I mean, you think, too, it's not even, like, it's the people that you see behind, like, the people that are behind the scenes that you don't even see on the stage as well. Like, there's just so much that goes into it.
Well, and somebody who, you know, wants to be on the stage and is a swing or is the dance captain. Yeah. And how much work that still is. And you're number like 45 on the program.
You're not getting all the glory.
And you're still so talented. It's ridiculous. You know, it's just...
I don't want to work right now. My brain is like all over the place. Yeah, rightfully so, Kat.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. I don't blame your brain for being this way. I feel like you have 1,000,001 things, because it's not even like you're juggling, like, it was this one thing, but it has all these other potential plan repercussions, and you have to then go and, like, yeah, it's a lot. I think you need to give your brain a break. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. If you just found out an hour ago, I think so. I think if you've gotten your stuff done or there's nothing major to be happening, I think you should. Absolutely. Yeah, because you found out at work. Like, you should be given a bit of grace to be able to go home and process what just happened. Yeah. I think there's also a difference between people having made mistakes in the past and maybe learned better now, and people who are still being trash pretending it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Absolutely. Because there's people who will be like, okay, so we've redeemed stretch, so we need to stretch.
Oh, stretch, sure.
So everybody stretch.
Okay, I'm going to actually get up.
Okay.
I'm out of tea.
Okay.
So I
actually, too, so the other one is drink your tea. You want to go make another tea? Or get another beverage.
Maybe just some water.
Yeah. So go get a beverage drink, and we also need to check our postures.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Good idea. Thank you for that, Probacus. Thank you for the reminder. Because we are always and forever in craft gremlin mode, which makes us very, very hunched. Very hunched in the haunches. Tea break. This is coffee, but it still counts. It is a beverage break. Health check. Exactly, Probacus. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is what I get for possibly... Yeah! Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I have to do something else, too.
Okay.
Okay, but later.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, we still have not confirmed or denied that might be the case, eh, Kat? But I do think, or I hope, because, you know, we're putting positivity out into the universe, even though I know sometimes when bad shit happens, it's very difficult to think that way right now, that if you are, in fact, pregnant, that I think the universe will be like, okay, maybe the situation with Chris was not good, and then the universe will then provide a better option that will be more viable and more successful than what the perceived original track was. Hopefully. Or the universe is being a huge pain in the ass and it needs to cut that shit out. You know what I mean? We'll confirm it the weekend, or at least the 3rd. Yeah, Yeah, or even... No! Probacus, no! We are not speaking that into existence. Listen, sir. Only positivity. Only positivity. You cut that shit right out. They're texting. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Okay, yeah. Only positive, good vibes. But also recognizing that, you know, it can be... No toxic positivity. We are being realistic, and we are not forgetting about the shit. But we are hoping that better things will fall together in spite of the shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, last year when Chris got this job, my mom was telling me, yeah. So, was Chris's boss laid off as well, or no? Do you know if he was? Like, how far up the totem pole did Ford go? Yeah, maybe it's just this job. Yeah. Okay, we were hoping for some Ziwa to scoop up the bad shit. Got you. Yes. No, I don't think so, but he's not safe. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? I'm sure that's the same thing, like, once it starts, other levels don't know. People in the department that have been there for 7 to 10 years were let go. That's wild. Wow. Well, didn't that happen to Dad almost?
Yeah, but he was only laid off for a month.
Yeah, well, didn't they restructured and they basically said, like, do you want to take a pay cut and a demotion, or do you want to get a severance package?
Yeah.
So he took the demotion, but,
so they kept his salary the same.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's one of those things, like, it's so, like, frustrating where you think, it's almost like when people, like, work in universities and they have, what is that called, like, tenure, and you think, like, if you have tenure, you can't be touched, but it just seems like the way that the job market is organized now, that you can be somewhere like 15 years and that doesn't mean anything, which is really frustrating.
Well, it happened to one of my friends who was my age, who wasn't ready to retire.
No.
And then was asked, would you like to retire and get a package, and was like, not really, but you're not really giving me a choice.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's very tough.
People, they're just bringing in new blood instead of training the old ones who aren't old. That's really annoying. Do you think it's like a cost thing? They're going to try to get cheaper labor.
Yeah, others have done that.
So that, I think that's probably which is dumb, but maybe what's happened. It's easier to bring in new blood. Yeah. But the thing with that, though, is if you have people who've been there for a while... No, it's a green. Yeah, exactly. 100%. They're trying hard to compete with Tesla. Yeah, because I think that's what it is, where it's like, we could afford to train you, and you're also being paid at a certain salary.
Yeah.
The company has established a specific salary line with a bunch of people, and they go, well, we don't actually want to pay people this salary anymore, so they're all gonna walk if we try to give them a pay cut. But what we can do instead is let them all go and hire people who don't know any better, that they're getting paid a lower salary than what the previous cohort was. That's my theory.
That's kind of union busting.
Is it? Yeah.
But, yeah, that happens. So, as your first in-person collaborator...
Yes.
How many points do I actually get
to
redeem for stuff?
Like channel points?
Yeah.
So channel points, you have to be physically watching the channel.
Well, I'm here.
I know, but it's not something that counts.
Yeah,
that's not...
No, ask the people how many points I get for being your first in-person collaborator.
Oh, I see. What does that mean, though?
I need points.
Okay. You would like checkmark validation of...
I would like points that I can redeem. So I want to know how many points your first in-person collaborator gets for 2 episodes that I can redeem.
I don't know. Kat said she gets 100K points.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Okay, yes.
So at 5 o'clock, I'm going to redeem some points.
Okay.
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 Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
At 5 o'clock, you're going to redeem things. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Of my 100K points, I'm going to start redeeming them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's double what Kat has, so there you go.
Oh,
and Kat's here all the time.
Okay. Yeah. And then, when I get home, I'll have to try to get out of bed on Tuesdays or Thursdays early enough to participate. But then I won't be here.
No.
So I'll no longer be your in-person collaborator.
No, but you will get
you'll
get physical actual points that you can then redeem.
Yeah.
But I don't think you've still not quite figured out how that works, eh?
No. No, I need another tutorial.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Probecca says if we go with the Greek clocks, it's already 6:30, so you can't. We're closed.
Oh yeah, Probacus is in Greece.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're 2 hours ahead. Okay.
No redemption for you.
Oh, I am not redeemable.
No.
I am irredeemable.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
We'll see how much we get done. We've gotten like less than 20 stitches done.
Well, I'm not stopping you.
Yeah. I know.
I can't say I'll help you though because I can't see it.
No, you can't.
I can help you with the dress.
Yeah, damn you time travelers. I know.
Yeah.
That's all right. At least you're not in Australia. Pretty sure it's the early morning there.
Yeah.
The wee hours of the morning in Oz right now.
You know what? This would be a great thing to watch on night shift.
Yeah?
If I was on night shift and some of my friends who used to play endless games of Candy Crush on night shift, this would be the kind of thing that would be
this would actually be really helpful.
Really helpful in the middle of the night. Like at 3 in the morning, when you're just trying to get through your 12-hour night shift.
Yeah.
You could be like talking to somebody and watching them craft. Or you could like be knitting and watching a stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do that. They call them like co-working. So like it's a co-work, so you sit down and we co-craft together.
Yeah. I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
But
Not
I don't
morning.
have to work
Technically 3 a.m. is the morning. Isn't it not? Isn't it any time after midnight is technically the morning?
Yeah.
It's the early morning, but
I think so.
yeah. Does it have a different name?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No. The witching hour?
Yeah, but still morning though, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, it is. Yeah, technically, but no one's getting up that early and considering it the morning. I think people still think it's nighttime at 3 a.m. You know?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends, right? You always hear these people that do the morning show on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about when they have to get up to get there to broadcast their show at 6 or 7 a.m.
Right.
And they have to get up. They say 3 a.m.
Really?
So I guess that's the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could do... I'd have to completely I guess that's what you do, right? When you work things like early hours in the morning, late hours into the evening, you rearrange your sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Because as of right now, at my current situation, I don't think I could do that.
No, you'd have to rearrange your sleep schedule from 11 to 9.
Yeah.
To something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is difficult.
I mean, I begin at 5 or 5:30 because of my work, but most people wake up here around 8. Yeah. Well, Kat does the same thing. I think Kat wakes up at 5.
Yeah.
To get ready to go into work.
Yeah.
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 So I think that's the thing, right? Where if you want, I think as well too, like if you have like a morning routine that starts at a certain time, like if it takes you however many hours to get ready, or you don't want to feel rushed, sometimes you'll wake up a bit earlier. Like theoretically, if it only takes you, it takes you half hour to drive to work. If you're good at some sort of routine, you could probably get up a half hour before you have to leave and get everything done. But that's not how I work. It takes me about an hour to do anything.
Yeah, I think so.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
I
think including actually getting out of bed, I've noticed.
Yeah.
It takes an hour to get out of bed, an hour to like do things, and then the fields get so hot after 9. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are advantages to getting up that early when it's a super hot day.
Oh yeah. Like I think if your job sort of depends on you not getting heat stroke to achieve a task, I would say, things are motivators.
Yeah.
The sunrise right now in Australia is 7 a.m. Okay, so when the sun rises, do we officially consider that the morning, I guess?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, I guess so. So what time, let me see what time the sun rises in Alberta. Because it's pretty early, because now we're almost... Like, we're not as far north as Norway, but we still have pretty long days.
Right.
Like, the sun doesn't set till after 10.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I guess that's true, because also Australia is in their wintertime right now.
Yeah.
So the sun probably sets quite early and is up there.
I was always surprised when we met to Mexico.
Yeah.
But the closer you get to the border, or not the border, the equator, the shorter the day is.
Oh, really?
So the sun would always set at 6 p.m.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, this is no fun. It's dark at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And we're used to it being light out till 10.
Till like 10, yeah.
Yeah.
My alarm goes off at 5. I get up at 5:30, take a shower, and get ready to leave by 6. That's not bad. Yeah. To be fair, that's pretty good. That's like a half hour. So you're right. You are getting like a half hour to get ready.
So the sunset right now, where I live, is 10:05 p.m.
Really?
Yes, that's how late it is. It's 10:05 p.m.
So it stays late, like it stays light out for quite a
while.
while.
A lot longer than it did in Sudbury.
Interesting.
And I always remember that because I used to sit outside on the patio and read.
Yeah.
And some nights I could read by the light till almost 11.
Interesting.
So the sun sets at 10:05.
Yeah.
And the sunrise is 5:09. So it's a very long day.
Wow.
So it's only dark for 7 hours.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh yeah, it's a very long day in the summer.
Yeah, I have several alarms between 6:30 and 8. I usually sleep through most of them and get up just after 8, drag kiddo out of the bed at the same time and get him down to school for 8:30. Yep. Well, that's what happened to me today, except I think what happens is I keep snoozing my alarm, but I think after so many snoozes, it goes, you're clearly not getting up, and it shuts off.
Or I think that's true.
I think it'll only let you snooze it.
I think 5 times. Maybe.
Yeah, and then it goes, guess you don't want to get up. And I'm like, no, please keep.
You know what? Maybe it actually goes past when you were, I don't know, but I noticed that.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even bothering anymore
to
even try.
I think that's the thing. So I think you have to, because I know Liam sets multiple alarms, whereas I just set one alarm and snooze it a bunch, hoping that eventually I will get up. But that did not happen today. Thank God it was a bit cooler out today, because by the time I got out of bed and we got rearing to go to take Shadow for his W, it was like 10 o'clock, and obviously when it's been really hot we wouldn't have been able to even go. We wanted to go to the forest today, so I wanted to make sure he was cool enough to get back and forth. So thankfully, of all the days, I fell back asleep and missed my alarm.
Because I think tomorrow it's going to be hot again.
Yeah.
But right now, where we left in Rome, it's 32.
Nope.
And it's 24 here.
Nope.
So I am much happier here.
Absolutely.
That's 8 degrees difference, which is
a lot.
You can feel 8 degrees difference.
You can feel like 3 degrees between 25 degrees and 28 degrees is a big difference.
It is. And you don't really think about it, but when it is. I didn't used to think it was, but now I do.
Oh, hi Jess! I'm late for a very important date. She says hi.
Hi Jess.
Yeah, Jess is here.
How are you?
You don't snooze it, I just swipe it off, which is why I have so many set. I think that's what I need to start doing. I have to start doing my 7:15, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:15. So I think, what is it? I rolled out of bed at 9:30 today?
Yeah, it was really late.
It was really late. It's like the latest it's been in a while.
Yeah,
I feel that.
It's going to be 26 again tomorrow here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little...
Oh, it feels nice. Oh, it rained where you are. Oh, that's nice, Day. Hopefully the wind blows in our direction and we get some of that rain eventually as well. Yeah. Day's in Wales.
Oh,
so hopefully it comes forth.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
You feel that? Sun's up at 4:30 here. Once Carson sees the sun, he's up. He's the alarm. I guess that's true. Once you have a child, they become the alarm system, don't they? Shadow kind of is, but he is actually really... He's really lazy. He's a lazy boy. But then what happens is sometimes, especially after Liam goes to work, Shadow will come into bed and he'll snuggle with me, and sometimes if we have nowhere to be, we won't get up until 9. But I think if we're not ready to go for our WALK by 10:30, the wine machine starts. So by the time I get up at 9, get ready, get sorted, and then he starts whining, and I'm like, listen, sir, you let us sleep in this late, so...
But you know
deal with it.
When I actually really have to get up at that time, like to go to the gym, I set the alarm at 7:45, and when I actually have to get up, I get up before the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
If it's a suggestion of getting up, I can hit snooze
that's true.
a million times.
That's true. If there's
if it's actually okay, we have to get to the gym. You have to get up now. Ping, I do.
Right.
So, and then other days when I know, I could say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I set it at 7:45 to go to the gym, and Tuesday, Thursday, I set it at 7:45 to keep the schedule.
Yeah.
No.
No,
my brain goes, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
We don't really have
to. We don't have to.
Why?
It's just a suggestion.
And it's going to be light out till 10.
Yeah.
So it's a long day.
Yeah,
it is
absolutely.
A long day, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Kiddo's just as bad as me. Total night owl, won't sleep in late too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that's always the thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like people have different body clocks, and I think unfortunately, once you get to once you're done school and you get out into the workforce, you can seek out jobs sometimes. I think sometimes you can't, but there's you can seek out positions that impact that will reflect
with your body clock.
Yeah, exactly.
But a 12-hour shift doesn't work with anybody.
No, that's true. Clock. That's fair. Yeah, 12-hour shifts are not. Yeah, that doesn't work for anybody. But I mean, in terms of because I know when I was working at Pandora, when I was working in the jewelry store, my favorite shift was this 10 to 6 shift.
Yeah.
Because I was a bit more awake and it was a closing shift, and so I didn't have to wake up early. Sometimes I would do the early shift, but those were never. And I think some people are like, oh, but you get to finish early, you get to be done earlier. And I see the appeal of that, but I would rather work a bit later and get to sleep in.
Yeah.
There's just certain things, my default is I will never sacrifice my sleep and my food intake. So, like, that's the one, like, honestly, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, do you want to get up early to, like, put on makeup and, like, do your hair, or do you want to sleep for an extra hour? And I'm sorry, I'm gonna sleep for the extra hour. Yeah. I got offered a 7 on 7 off. That was a 12-hour shift right when I got hired here. Why would you need to do that? Because you work in finance. So why would you do 12-hour finance shifts that are 7 on, 7 off? Unless that was a different position when you started here. Because it doesn't seem necessary to be working a 12-hour office job. That doesn't make any sense to me. Unless it was a different position, or again, your company is just very silly in the way that they approach things. Yeah, that would be really... Yeah, why? I don't understand. It was for U.S. Steel, and it wasn't finance. It was going to be transport for the train conductors. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I was like, I understand that.
That's a lot.
Did you consider it? Were you like, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I guess the nice thing about it would be 7 on, 7 off. But that's still, I don't know. It's like, I feel like...
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's it's consistency, but in the most inconsistent way possible. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
I think 3 12-hour shifts in a row is max.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be when I was young and foolish. The third shift was like, please don't anything go wrong. Please don't anything go wrong. And at 4 o'clock on the third shift, when you were done at 7, something would go wrong.
Really?
Oh, every
like clockwork.
time. If you'd work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12-hour shifts, 7 to 7, every Sunday at 4 o'clock, something would happen.
No.
And
you're like, I'm not awake enough to deal with this.
Yeah, and you'd end up having to stay late to finish it off.
Yup.
Yeah, every time. Yeah, it was like clockwork.
Yeah.
So.
It was a union job, though, so it was tempting. Yeah, I could see that. I can see, because sometimes it's one of those where it's sort of like, get your foot in the door, get the security, get established to a certain point, and then get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think sometimes... If you have the mental and physical capacity to do that, because that's the other thing too, right? Like, I don't think, like, and maybe, you know, it puts me at a disservice, but I don't think I have the mental capacity to grind, like,
for 12 hours a day?
Well, 12 hours, just in general. Like, I think, like, people who, and again, I think I'm in a very privileged position that I don't have to do something like that, but, like, there's times where people will get in a job that they hate and stick it out for the year in order to then move on, like, laterally or move departments or do something like that. Like, it's a very, like, a chess game sort of thing, where I do this thing that sucks to then be able to hopefully transition into this thing that's not gonna suck.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I have the ability to stick it out, like, to see, you know what I mean? Like, to have that ability to stick it out. I guess maybe if it was a short-term thing.
No,
like,
if you had to, you would.
That's true. That is true.
If you had to, you would.
Yeah.
You know, that's
the
basically how the life works.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do what you have to.
Yeah, definitely.
And at that point you can.
Yeah.
You know, 20 years later you might go, oh my god.
Yeah.
But in the moment, if that's the choice, or if that's
I guess that's true, because I think, like, because I reflect back on when I was finishing my 4th year of university, and the fact that I got up at 5 a.m. to run a breakfast club. Yeah. And then I went to work, and then I had night classes from 7 to 10.
Yeah.
So I would go to it was 4th year, I would wake up at 5 a.m, do the breakfast program, go to my placement, that I was at another program for, I don't know, like a 9 to 5 or whatever, and then I would go to my night class and be getting home at 10:30, because it would finish at 10.
Yeah.
So I'd probably get home around 10:30. By the time I get to bed, it's 11, and then I'd get up and do the whole thing all over again. And the fact that I did that for a semester, I reflect back and I'm like, God damn, like, how did I do that?
Well, yeah,
but
you did a lot of tough things.
Yeah. Oh, Barely Online, cute name. Thank you so much for the follow. We are now officially at angel number followers. We're at 333. I've been informed that it's an angel number. It's not half of the devil's number. Excellent. Which is how I interpreted it.
Oh, so there's 2 choices for your 5 o'clock then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, I have it now.
Okay. But thank you so much. So happy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making us halfway to the number of the beast. I appreciate it. Yeah, 9 hours a day is almost too much for me right now. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So I am in fact going home on Thursday.
We're not talking about it. We're pretending it's not happening.
Well, I don't know what time or anything, but I just want to say that the suitcase that was filled with stuff for you when we got here,
is now filled with stuff for you to go home with.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the whole point.
Well, it was the whole point, but hopefully, like, your father isn't quite cottoned onto that.
Oh.
Like, he kind of is, but then he'll be like, no, we can just take one big suitcase and 2 carry-ons. And I'm like, but all those cookies and all the dill pickle chips and all the stuff I bought for Tasha, there's absolutely no way.
Oh, I see.
There's no way we can come with one suitcase. And then I say, and we get 2 free suitcases, so what difference does it make? Why should we crush everything in one? And then it's empty. And I'm like, and when we go home, it's still free. Oh, but it's full now. Aw, how did that happen?
How did that happen?
Yeah, because everything here is so pretty.
Yeah.
And so colorful. And we can't get it in Canada. So I have to stock up.
Yeah.
Because some things I actually physically use.
Yeah.
Like Molten Brown. Molten Brown. Anybody out there love Molten Brown?
Molten Brown. Yeah, because you do. Yeah, there's a lot of like shops and stores and things that you don't have.
Or that I'd have to pay for shipping. Which
which would
ridiculous.
Be exponential.
Yeah, although Trini has free shipping.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's certain.
Molten Brown. It's like a
Bath and Body Works bougie Bath and Body Works. It's bougie Bath and Body Works.
I guess that's the best way to describe it. Yeah, bougie Bath and Body Works. Hi, Pete. How are you doing? How are things? Nice to see you. Yeah. No, isn't Alton Brown? Isn't that the
Alton
name
Brown
of
is a guy?
Yeah, he's a chef, isn't he? Or he's the host?
A host.
He's the host of Top Chef.
Chef shows.
Yeah.
He's a chef show host.
I
think he's also kind of a chef.
Yeah, I thought he was too. No. But Molten Brown is bougie Bath and Body Works.
And they don't have it in Canada.
No.
Or if they do, it's at like one store in Toronto.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, you've seen him live a few times. Oh, that's cool. Did you go to like an Iron Chef live? That's the one that he hosted, right? Does he? He doesn't host Chopped. Does he host Chopped? I think that's my favorite one.
He's been around.
Yeah. Oh, he does a little science show. Oh, that's cool.
Is it like food science?
Yeah, I would
that would be really
assume
fun.
it is. That would be fun. Just got a look
Alton
here.
Brown. Oh, he's got his own website.
Of course.
Yeah. American TV personality.
Yeah.
American television personality, food show presenter, chef, author, voice actor, and cinematography.
Yeah, food science. That's really cool.
He's the same age as I am.
Oh.
No, he's going to be 1 year older. Like
Cool.
his birthday's in July.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I always liked him. I thought he was cool. Yeah. So maybe he's related to Molten Brown.
Maybe.
I don't know who started Molten Brown.
I don't know if he's like a franchise, like if he's got a name.
Because there's 2 things that are very popular in England.
Yeah.
One of them is somewhat popular in Canada.
Yeah.
But they don't use it in the same way.
What is it?
Rhubarb.
Oh yeah.
So rhubarb is like a weed in Canada.
Yeah.
And lots of people have a rhubarb patch and you make your rhubarb crisp and all that. But in England, they use rhubarb in drinks and in fragrances.
Yeah, rhubarb's quite a popular fragrance.
Yeah,
option.
and I love the option of rhubarb fragrance because it's like spicy.
Yeah.
So the other thing we don't get a lot of in Canada, but I haven't seen it in perfume, is elderflower.
Yeah, oh,
You know,
they love
time
elderflower here.
Every time I come here, I have to have elderflower. And you just really don't see it in Canada unless you go to some specialty store and get that.
Some like bougie store.
Yeah, get the elderflower drink, which is really expensive.
Oh, he got famous on Good Eats.
Good
Alton
Eats.
Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if elderflower is also a fragrance.
Ooh, your new perfume is bergamot based and you love it so much.
Oh,
which one is it?
Which one is it?
Yeah.
We love perfume.
Oh, you love that and emerald. You love Good Eats and emerald. Yeah, bam!
Yeah.
Isn't that what he did? He went bam!
Elderflower cordial.
The thing is though, it's from Posey, Titania. Ooh, that's cute too. It's also named after a Shakespeare character.
Oh, Posey brand?
Yeah.
Where do you get that?
I don't know.
I've never heard of that one.
Notes: blonde wood, sparkling bergamot, orange creamsicle, magnolia, and stargazer lily.
Oh, where can I get some?
Oh, see, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. You told me that.
You got it online.
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because one time Kat ordered like a sampler pack of all of these different perfumes,
cool.
and then we were going through them and she was describing them. But then some of them, the notes, it's like, you know, because you have the same problem where you read the notes and it sounds so yummy, and then you get it and it doesn't smell good, and you're like, dang. But some of them are really nice. That's the place you got the bread perfume. Right.
So it's called Posey?
No, Poesie.
Poesie. Okay. Posey perfume?
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess so.
Posey perfume.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, this is
Uh-oh,
not
Kat.
good.
You're being
Oh,
a bad
boy.
you're being a bad influence.
Magic in the Wind. So what's it called?
It's called Titania.
Titania.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so.
You can get samples. Yeah,
So-
we'll see if they deliver to Canada. That would be interesting. That would be dangerous, but also good. But
Yeah,
maybe.
current turnaround time 12 days, $4.50 flat rate U.S. shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Welcome to the Wonderland collection. There's a Wonderland collection.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
No.
The Wild Fae collection.
Yeah, it must be the
The
one.
mystical realm of the Fae with our new perfume collection inspired by the Sealy Court. Bring a touch of magic to your spring. And the Magic in the Wind collection. 7 perfumes inspired by classic anime films.
No way!
Oh my god.
They do anime scents, guys. That's cool.
Magic, but inspired by Studio Ghibli.
Kat, how come you didn't tell me this?
Oh my god.
How come you didn't tell me this?
Oh wow.
That's it. Yeah. So guys, if you don't know, so one of Mom's dream jobs.
Yes.
So the thing that we love is we love the names of things. And so we used to joke that we used to love when you would go to paint stores and look at the paint samples. We would find a paint that we liked, but if it didn't have a name, if it just had one of those numbers, we didn't get it. Because all of the paints, and then it was like she would always say it would be really fun to be the person who gets to name the paints. So it'd be the same thing where someone who gets to name the perfumes.
Or, to work at Sephora.
Yeah.
And name all the makeup. Well, you wouldn't work at Sephora to name the makeup.
You name it, yeah, you would name the makeup.
But yeah.
Just to come up with the names, like shade names for eyeshadows.
Yeah,
like just
yeah.
whoever gets to decide the names of things.
Yes.
You didn't know they had those? Yeah.
Misbehave collection.
Oh.
And they have loose leaf tea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like as to drink?
That's what it says. Shop loose leaf tea. We are currently switching up to a more eco-friendly craft bag. Your product may vary from the image shown. Try every tea discovery set.
Oh. Did you know that they have tea? You say that about nail polish. Exactly, Jess. Exactly. Oh, they sent me a tea sample. It smelled so good. Oh, that's so cool.
Releve sugar plum coffee cake black tea.
That sounds really nice.
Oh my god. Okay, where do they ship? Do they ship here?
I don't know.
Or do I have to get it shipped to me and bring it in November for your Christmas present?
Maybe.
Oh, you
possibly.
just made my day, Kat. I'm sorry your day didn't go well, but you made my day.
Yeah.
Oh, they sound so good. Rosemary vanilla green tea.
Wow.
London smoke and fog. There's one for Dad.
Yeah.
Earl Grey vanilla and lapsang souchong.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, yum.
Mm-hmm. Yay! Exactly. Yeah, you made her very happy.
Oh, yes.
She's so happy.
Master list of loose leaf tea blends.
That's so cool. It makes a lot of sense. Like, you know what I mean? To be like an indie perfumery and also do tea.
Yeah.
Like, I think you would probably employ very similar skill sets when blending tea and then blending like perfume samples and stuff. So that makes a lot of sense to me.
Join our
really
newsletter. Cool. Oh, I think I have to join the newsletter. Yeah.
Well, maybe you want to make sure you can find out that they ship to you.
Well, you know.
Or is that irrelevant?
Sometimes.
Okay.
But it does say Canada.
Okay.
You can pick Canada from the drop down.
Oh, that's good.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah.
They say you do not exist, then I am not happy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm now going to sign up for your newsletter.
Amazing.
Cozy Perfume newsletter.
Very good.
Yeah. Because I have to unsubscribe to some of my other newsletters that I subscribe to here.
Yeah.
When I realized that the dress that costs 300 pounds in London costs less than 100 euros in Rome.
Yeah.
So this British boozy stuff has got to go from my...
Yeah, you don't need notifications about those.
No.
No.
But I still need Trini.
Yeah.
I love Trini.
Oh, $16 to Canada, it looks like.
Oh, perfect.
Shipping, yeah. There's an indie tea seller who has worldwide... Oh, who has word taste... Oh, synesthesia, who makes her blends based on how certain words and concepts taste to her.
Oh,
that's so cool. Do you know what it's called, Kay? That sounds incredible. I love that. I think people have word taste synesthesia, and there's different synesthesias too, where words also have color associations.
Yeah.
I think that's fascinating when people have those like skills.
Okay, so I can't remember my own address because I've been gone so long, and I just get everything sent here.
Yeah.
So I know your address.
Oh, right.
I had to think about my actual address.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that words and color. Yeah, I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
And I love nothing more than bespoke perfume.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's your kryptonite.
It is.
Bespoke perfume is your kryptonite.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You have many kryptonites.
I have many.
You have many
I
kryptonites.
try, but at least perfume is portable.
Yeah.
And
the tea company is called Friday Afternoon.
Okay.
I have some of her teas. Ooh, awesome. Which teas do you have? If you remember offhand. That sounds really cool.
Subscribe. I'm hitting subscribe.
Subscribe.
Oh, and I'm confirming I'm human.
Oh, very good.
Can you vouch for me?
Last time I
checked.
checked.
I'm
Yeah.
not a robot. Okay. Yay. Greensboro, North Carolina. Continue to our website. Okay, I will do that. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna search for Tatiana.
It's Titania, I think.
T-A-T-I-A-N-A?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you can sign in. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is dangerous. That's okay.
Dancing Dolphins, Kitten Chasing Bubbles, Nostalgia. There you go.
There's a perfume called
That's
Nostalgia.
Yes.
That's so funny. I wonder what it smells like.
It smells like tangy kiwi and sweet strawberry, baby doll heads, pink amber.
What do
and
baby
vanilla
doll
bean.
heads smell like? I guess plastic?
Yeah. Puppy Love, Rainbow Unicorn Sky, White Tiger.
Said your fave tea so far was Bard's Blend. Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
That's cool. Is that like that's like a role play? That's like a Dungeons and Dragons reference. a bard, isn't it? Well, I think most. Yeah, that's cool.
So Welcome to Wonderland perfumes include Always Time for Tea.
Okay.
Curiouser and Curiouser.
Yep, makes sense.
Eat Me.
Okay.
We're All Mad Here.
Yep.
And White Rabbit.
Cute.
Wild Fae.
Uh-huh.
Beyond the Veil. Changeling. Pixie Dust. Potent Magic.
Yeah.
Sealy Court.
Uh-huh.
And Titania.
Titania.
Yes.
Very good. Gotta grab some food. Yeah, no problem, Kat. Go feed yourself.
Bye.
She'll be back in a minute.
Okay, Misbehave Collection.
Uh-huh.
Josephine Baker. Ida B. Wells. We'd have to find out who Ida B. Wells is.
I think they're suffragettes.
Well, Josephine Baker's the dancer.
Oh.
She's the burlesque dancer that was very popular in the 20s.
Oh yeah, French dancer.
And who is Ida B. Wells?
Okay. That name sounds familiar to me. Yeah.
Sounds nice. Velvety Red Rose, Plum, Smooth Golden Amber, Jasmine.
Oh, she's a journalist.
Oh, perfect. Jasmine, Sambac, Royal Sandalwood, and Nutmeg.
Oh, I think they're all people of color.
And there's one called Enchanted Forest.
Yeah, so she was an American investigative journalist, educator, and early leader in the civil rights movements, and was one of the founders of the National Association of the Advancement of Colored People.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so that must be what it is. Like her name comes up when discussing like the civil rights movement and stuff like that. Yeah, that's awesome.
So the other Magic in the Wind is Studio Ghibli inspired.
Okay.
But they don't actually have Studio Ghibli names.
Oh, they might have references though.
Yeah, Always With Me.
Okay.
Borrowed Sugar.
Yes.
Daydreams.
No.
Enchanted Forest.
Okay.
Goldfish Princess.
Yeah. Oh, you know what it is? They probably can't have official names for copyright reasons, so Goldfish Princess is Ponyo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heartless Village Bakery. We Fly With Our Spirit.
That's from Kiki's Delivery Service. Yeah. Yeah.
And then they have other ones. The general catalog one is called Cardigan.
Ah.
Yeah. And it's got cardamom. Elemental Tea Party. Brewed black tea with a discreet splash of whiskey, overturned earth, and distant bonfires.
Very nice.
Forest Cat, Full Moon Temple Green Girl. Infamous Innocence, Library Ghost.
Ooh, cute.
Studious Marshmallows surrounded by books, ink, and polished wood.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
This is so right up your alley.
Yeah.
So, look at this one, Madar. Comforting creamy basmati rice pudding.
Ooh.
Flavored with orange flower water, saffron, cinnamon, cardamom, and dried rose petals, then piled high with sugared pistachio.
It makes me hungry.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little hungry too.
Yeah, I think we might have to go grab some snacks.
Yeah. Oh, Myself Invisible, inspired by Charlotte Bronte.
Yeah.
Stacked books, spilled ink, black tea, shy violets hiding deep in the forest. Yeah. Ooh, I might need that one.
See, I need to start wearing my perfumes and stuff. Yeah. I need to start. But the thing is, because again, like I said, I think because my seasonal allergies get so bad, there's like, I have to have a time where I'm not already like pre-congested, because I find when I put perfume on, even if it's like, like it doesn't, like sometimes of the year it doesn't set me off, and other times I think that's the reason I got out of the habit of it, because my face was so congested that the last thing I wanted to do was put a perfume on and potentially make it worse.
That's why I didn't put on any today or yesterday, because I thought it's not going to help you.
No.
Oh, there's Pride and Prejudice collection.
Yeah.
Strongly brewed cup of Earl Grey tea, deliciously infused with all natural lavender, sweetened with vanilla syrup, and lightened with a splash of milk.
See, those would be nice too, because I think the problem I have with a lot, and I've talked about this a lot of times with like perfume, like tea flavored or tea scented perfumes and candles is they're usually like a jasmine green tea or like a vanilla black tea or whatever, and it's the first word that is all you smell, so I don't get the earthiness of the tea. So I got like a jasmine green tea candle one time, and it was just jasmine. Like I wasn't getting any tea. But that's what I mean. Yeah, so that there's no flowers in those descriptions, so I think I might get lavender, the tea smell more.
But the tea is first, and it says strongly brewed.
Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, there's quite a few you could pick from that have tea.
Yeah.
Essence. So.
Yeah.
This is so cool. Shop featured perfume collections.
Back. What'd you end up grabbing for food? What's on the menu for today? An apple, some Baby Bell cheese, and some Chex Mix. Excellent choices. We have Baby Bells in the fridge too, actually.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Do you want a Baby Bell?
Yeah.
So I now have 52 emails, and I don't want to read them because I don't want to go back to reality.
Nope, don't do it.
Okay.
You're not allowed.
Okay, thank you.
You forgot to bring your sandwich. Aw, man, that's frustrating. Yeah, they should be in the bottom of the drawer.
Okay.
The right-hand drawer of the fridge, possibly.
Okay, so I'm moving my point redemption back to 5:30.
Okay.
Because I can't redeem points and you can't cross-stitch while the points are being redeemed.
Yes.
So that gives you half an hour.
Okay. Solid snack. Exactly. I think so. Oh, so I have a bit of a secret, guys. So you know how we finished the dress on Friday last week? We kind of had to make a couple of adjustments, so it was not 100% finished until today. Shh. That's just our little secret, though. So technically we did finish it on Friday, but we needed to finesse it today. So that's also why we were late, because I was trying to finish the dress because I wanted to clear off the sewing machine because we have company coming over tonight, and then also I wanted to set up the cross-stitching station. So I had to do that, and then also because my brain, I think the coffee has kicked in, but yeah, I was like literally like dial-up mode, brain mode, so it was taking me a little bit longer to get up and go, and I was like, yeah, I had to remember what we were doing, so it just took a little bit longer, so that's why. But so now the dress is officially done. So, because I haven't posted a photo of it completed yet on the socials because I wanted to be 100% completed before I did it. But now it's done, and now we can do it. I just have to remember to do that and be awake enough, because, you know, the last thing I want is to look like a zombie on the photo, but it's fine. It's all good, but it's done. But now we got to figure out what the hell we're going to be doing moving forward. But this week, so Thursday, there's not going to be any stream. But Friday, we're actually going to do a nail painting stream. Because, guys, my nails are looking really sad. They're really sad and neglected. And this is the longest we have neglected them. We've not had a lot of time to sit down and do the thing. And the best way for me to sit down and do things, you know, it takes me a good 2 hours sometimes to do my nails. So what better time to do that than on stream? I'm even wondering too, I'm debating. I'm not sure though. It depends, again, where my brain is at and how I trust my skill level. But maybe we actually attempt to do like some nail art on a couple of them. Because I have a nail mat. And I have to rewatch a video to remember how to do it, but I'm pretty sure you can create your own little decals, like your own little nail stickers essentially. Cover it with a clear, the quick dry top coat, peel it off the mat and stick it on the nail. So I have to rewatch a Simply Nailogical video to remember how to do that, but if I can remember how to do it and it seems simple enough, I thought it would be really fun to paint my nails and then attempt to make little mushroom decals and stick them. I don't want to do every single nail because I think that'll take a million years, but if we could do like a couple accent nails with a little mushroom on it, I think that would be super cute. Yeah, I'm fully embracing the cozy forest core vibes. Hi, Dash! Hello, hello. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today? I hope things are well. I hope you're keeping cool. I was just going to say mushies. Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to happen. Mom had to pull me back when we went to the garden center and bought the rhododendron, which we have now planted, and it's been mulched. I have to do updated photos of the garden. We'll have to do a little garden tour at some point. I'll take photos and show you guys. But yeah, so we did, we went to the garden center to get this rhododendron, and when we were getting to the till, they had all the little lawn ornaments, right? And didn't they have 3 different mushroom figure, like lawn ornaments? They had like, you know, your traditional one, the red one with the bits on it, but they also had yellow mushrooms and they had brown looking mushrooms, and I was like, these are amazing, I would like all of them. And Mom was like, excuse me, and I was like, okay, we'll go home. So we didn't procure them.
So this is the cheese report.
Oh, what's the cheese report?
There's no baby bells and there's no Perus.
Oh, that's fine.
And so there's just squeezed cheese.
That's okay.
And dip.
Okay, well, I think then we will stick with Operation Granola Bar.
Oh,
Nature
okay.
Valley Granola Bar. I don't think they have nuts, so that you can't. They're not for you, but I can have granola bar.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
I have granola bar. I keep joking that Nature Valley needs to sponsor me because we eat granola bars on this stream all the time. A bit of pain hurt my hand at work, but I'll go, oh no, what happened? Did you drop something on it? Like, did something fall? I don't want to accuse you of anything, Dej. I don't want to say, did you injure yourself? No, did something fall on your hand? Or did the hand get crushed in any capacity? Not naming names, not blaming blames. Just curious as to how it happened. You can blame someone else as well. You can say a colleague was being silly gooses. And they are to blame.
There's the Nature Valley granola bar.
Thank you very
Isn't it
much.
nice to have a stream assistant?
It is very nice to have a stream
Yeah.
assistant.
You know, I think you can use a stream assistant.
I would love a stream assistant. Yeah.
Okay.
That means you have to stay here forever.
Well,
Yeah.
tell the Canadian government.
Yeah.
Cut the 6-month nonsense. Or
I don't know if it's the Canadian government or if it's the UK government.
it's a conspiracy.
Isn't it Dad said if you're out of the country for a certain amount of time, you lose your health insurance? That's what it is?
That's the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the UK old people visa is.
Guttering slip and bent my thumb back. Oh, that's frustrating.
Oh.
That's not nice. So it was like it was one of those.
Oh,
Ooh.
that hurts.
Yeah. It's annoying. Okay, again. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll have a hobnob, maybe? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You can get the
nothing?
the
I still have some flapjacks left upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go upstairs.
Yeah, you can also have the Odie biscuits.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
They're the off-brand hobnobs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But they have chocolate?
They don't.
Oh, okay.
They're just the regular.
Okay. So do you need anything?
Mm-mm. No, I'm good. Thank you very much. Thank you, stream assistant.
Yeah. Hey, could that be a paid job? Could you sponsor me?
I don't think so. I'm not even getting paid very much for doing this, let alone sponsor you.
Yeah. I think it's a job that does require training, though.
Probably. Yeah. We need to plot a conspiracy to be able to let my mom live in the UK with us. But I'm pretty sure we'll just end up... It'll probably end up being like one of those... I think they do like those family reunification visas. So once I have my indefinite leave to remain, then we can probably do a family reunification visa where we then sponsor family members to come over. Because I feel like they do that. That's a thing. Because usually that ends up happening where, like, one person will go over to the country on a certain visa, and then they try to, like, slowly get extended family over in some instances. So I think it's doable. The other thing, too, though, because my dad's grandma was from England, and so maybe he can come over on, like, the family ancestry visa, possibly. There's options. Oh, that's fine. Okay.
So you're getting something done since I walked away?
I've been stitching this whole time. Since you walked away, I've been stitching this whole time.
I think your ability to cross stitch and talk is much better than your ability to
Oh,
sew and
absolutely.
talk.
Absolutely.
I find totally amazing, because
Yeah.
if I was talking and cross stitching, I'd totally make a mess.
Yeah, no, it's easier for me to cross stitch and talk than it is to sew and talk, because I think, because this is manual,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, I think there's a little bit more, and also too, it's sturdy. I'm not trying to, it's not a machine that I have to worry about the speed with. And I think the other thing too, because I'm just using my hands, whereas when you're sewing, you're using your hands, you're using your feet as well. So I think it's
True.
requiring multiple portions of my brain, whereas this is just the hands. So yeah.
So can I tell a story?
Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
Oh.
Well,
'Cause
within reason.
I'm a professional stream assistant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna make, like, you know, like PSA. So I'm not gonna call myself
right.
Nostalgia Mom PSA.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, personal stream assistant.
Yeah.
Isn't PSA already mean public service announcement?
Yeah, but not in terms of referring to a person's credentials.
Right. Oh, so you want to put the initials at the end of your
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
But isn't it, so we need to come up with some sort of certification program
Yes.
in order for you to be able to put the initials after your
Well,
name.
that won't be hard.
Yeah.
You know, I like doing that.
Dej says hi.
Hi. I like making stuff up.
Yeah.
So, that sounds official, but is it?
Yeah.
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 I like that game. That's a fun game. Oh, there's Nostalgia Dad looking very sweaty from pulling out roots.
I don't know if you've heard any, like, thumping while
Yeah.
we've been on stream. That's my dad trying to excavate the giant roots in the front garden. So yeah, we're in here nice and cool, streaming,
Yeah.
cross-stitching, chatting. We sent him out in the sun and said, go dig.
Yeah, go dig. Dig.
Trying not to kill him before he leaves,
Now he'll
though.
be sitting on a plane for 10 hours.
That's fair. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Okay, you want to tell a story?
I want to tell a story.
Does it
Does not involve Puerto Vallarta?
it doesn't involve me? Is it
No.
just okay? Just
No.
a story time in general?
Story time.
Okay, story time with Nostalgia Mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Story time with Nostalgia Mom.
Okay.
So,
Welcome to the segment.
yeah.
At least it's cloudy today. You're right, Dej. It is cloudier out today, so he's not completely in the beating sun. So
Yeah.
that's all right.
Oh, showing his pipes. Oh.
Throng like bull.
Yeah.
Oh, he said it was successful. So clearly,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Strong like bull, smart like streetcar.
Very
Yes.
good. Very good. Okay.
Okay, so, you know.
Oh, Jessica got her popcorn ready.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, ready to go. Ready for story time.
Oh, we just got a popcorn ready for story time.
Yeah.
But it's only 2 o'clock there.
You saying that you can only eat popcorn at certain times of the day? Popcorn's a nice light snack. I feel like that can be eaten whenever.
True. Okay, sorry, Jess. You just popcorn whenever you want a popcorn. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge when popcorn is appropriate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, aside from bespoke perfume,
Yeah.
I'm also obsessed with Say Yes to the Dress.
Yes.
But only
Mm-hmm.
the clip-ins.
Yes.
Because otherwise you have to pay for the stream.
Yes.
So,
So when Mom comes over, she puts Say Yes to the Dress in the search bar, and we just watch clips of Say Yes to the Dress in the
Yeah.
evening. It's 12 there.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. It's 12. It's only 5 hours there.
Yeah.
Yes, in Barrie. Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So,
yes.
So, all my life, I, look for say yes to the dress moment.
Yeah.
Because I didn't buy my wedding dress at Kleinfeld. Or one of the other so interesting places that they have say yes to the dress. And say yes to the dress is so ubiquitous that we were in Rome and we turned the TV on and there was the Kleinfeld say yes to the dress dubbed in Italian.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, it's everywhere.
Yep.
So
I'm surprised they don't have their own. You never ended up finding the Italian version, right?
No, it could occur.
Yeah.
But, New York has Panina.
Right.
Who, Panina Tournay.
So I guess maybe...
But I don't know if she's Italian. Maybe she's not. I always thought she was.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you get a chance on YouTube and you love Say Yes to the Dress like I do, there are so many different versions.
Yeah.
And they're so... different.
Well, yeah, because there's Say Yes to the Dress in New York. There's the Atlanta one.
She's Israeli. I'm sorry, Panina, you are Israeli.
Oh, she's
you are
Israeli.
not Italian.
But yeah, so there's Say Yes to the Dress New York. There's Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta. Isn't there? There was a Canadian one, wasn't there?
Yeah, the Canadian one didn't last very long, but there
most
was a Canadian
iterations of American shows never do. Looking at you, Canadian Idol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but then the one I love is Say Yes to the Dress Lancashire.
Yes.
With Gawk.
Yeah.
Gawk.
Which is one of the British ones.
There's 2 British ones. Yeah, there's Say Yes to the Dress Lancashire, and then there's the one with David Emmanuel, but I don't know where he lives.
No.
Where his shop is.
Yeah.
But he's the one
who designed Princess Diana's dress. Yeah.
So obviously, he's now running a wedding shop, so he's not a couturier or anything. But anyway, I love seeing how the makeup is so...
different?
Well, not different. It's hockey game. I see how girls who go to NHL games get their makeup inspiration, because that's how they do it on Say Yes to the Dress Lancashire.
Right.
And it's just a look that
the puck bunny look.
Yeah, the puck bunny look, but it seems to translate to other countries.
I think, unfortunately, maybe not unfortunately, I think I don't know. See, I'm not fully aware of the British speak, but I think that look would be considered like a chav look here.
What is chav?
I think that's kind of very gaudy.
Really?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. Or it's very Essex, which is very the only way is Essex, very Towie. So Towie is the acronym for the only way is Essex.
Okay, I haven't seen that show. So
I've not watched it.
Do we need to watch an episode of that so I know what's happening?
I don't think so, because I don't know what's happening.
But you know what else I love is British gossip magazines.
Yeah.
Which actually have a lot of really good information, even though they have
that one magazine had good
the
information.
Other one did too.
Really?
They have these clickbait headlines, but then inside, when you open it up, there's actually good, wholesome information.
Oh, that's interesting.
And recipes and, fashion tips, and
that's
culture.
Good.
I love the culture.
Yeah.
So getting back to Say Yes to the Dress.
Yes.
So I have tried on as many dresses on this trip.
Yeah.
As those people who come into Kleinfeld and go, I've tried on
100 dresses and I just
can't decide.
Yeah.
But then when you know.
Exactly.
So when we drove to the mall yesterday, and somebody asked on Friday what I found was amazing about you, and I said, you exist.
Yeah.
But the fact you can drive me to the mall here.
Yeah, the fact that I drive
always blows my mind.
Yeah.
So we went to the mall, and I tried on this dress from the Forest collection
at Fat Face.
Fat Face.
Which I think is such a dumb name. Yeah. I don't know what it means, but yeah.
It's been Fat Face for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called that, but anyway.
So, I put on this dress, and it was like My say yes to the dress moment.
Yeah, you had to say yes to the dress moment.
I did, but it's green.
Yeah, it's not white. It's not a wedding dress.
No,
but it's
green, and it has like lily of the valley.
Yeah.
And other plants that the CCAP may not identify because they're not real, but we can,
Yeah, we can cross-reference. Yep.
So, so that was my say yes to the dress moment.
Yeah. And the fact that you found it in Fat Face in a shopping mall and not in Rixo, which was the bougie store that we went to, that all the dresses were like between 300 and 600 pounds.
Yeah.
This was not. And you were able to find
my dream dress.
Your dream dress.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, that's my story. So, make sure if you get a chance, you watch the Say Yes to the Dress from Lancashire. Mm-hmm. And you can't judge people because that makeup, and then those girls come in and they're so nice and sweet, and some of them have kids, and they're just so don't ever judge anybody by their contour and highlighter and really long false eyelashes and mascara that I don't know how they get to stay on. And they're amazing.
It's a look.
It's a look, and I just, like, you gotta love them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I'm glad.
I know, and, if I wasn't 60.
I don't think I could ever pull that off.
I tried.
Yeah.
And, once you start putting a little contour on, you're like, hey, I can see why they like their contour.
Yeah, I think I tried. I have a contour kit. I have, like, highlighter and stuff.
Yeah.
I sometimes I remember to put highlighter on. I do the highlighter here.
Yeah.
Because apparently you're meant to kind of do it here. I don't know. You're meant to. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. These are like you read one person that's like put the highlighter here and you say okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's meant to go where the sun naturally hits your face. So I think it goes sort of like here. Sometimes people will put it under their brow bone and then they'll put it on their nose. But I think what I've noticed is the problem with highlighter is sometimes it just makes you look sweaty. Yeah. So that's the problem sometimes is you have to find the highlighter. It's meant to make you look kind of glowy, but not sweaty.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes
glowy and sweaty.
Yeah, it depends on your face shape too. Right. Yeah, you need to highlight certain areas depending on the shape of your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I feel that I need more contouring than highlighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm not going to confirm or deny. I don't want to tell you need contour.
I'm just always afraid I put too much on, but I don't think I do because I'm afraid to. But then you're sort of like halfway there, and you're like, yeah.
I think it always seems like a lot, but then the other thing too is you have to blend the shit out of it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is talking to somebody.
I would like a lesson in
a contour lesson.
Because when you contoured me up a few years ago to go see Barbara Streisand.
Yeah.
Like, that was
okay. Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, and that was me just following the instructions on the contoured leaflet. So, who knows if I was contouring for your face shape? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I
just above the brow bone, not the center. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so just above the brow bone. So that's the brow bone, and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, I rediscovered the waterline eyeliner.
Yeah, did you know this? Other people who are into makeup, did you know that there is separate waterline eyeliner to regular eyeliner? Or is this just one of those things like where people give you a day cream and a night cream, and technically you could probably just use the day cream both at night and during the day?
They would not market me like that.
No.
They are totally different. Day cream and night
cream.
Right. I swear.
Well, I assume night cream is thicker. Like, it's usually thicker, heavier.
Is Jess still there?
Yeah, Jess is an esthetician. Jess, you need to spit facts.
Weigh in on this, Jess. When you worked at Sephora, was it marketing or was it real?
Yeah, see, she's giving me shit. Day and night cream is so different, Tasha. Yeah. Yeah, I assume.
See? I should have been an esthetician.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know. So the fact is I use night cream for day. Yeah. Because I'm allergic to sunscreen. Well, the thing too, I think you have to there's variations and stuff like that. But yeah, so she comes home with 2 different eyeliner pencils, and she goes, this one is specifically for the waterline. And I was like, I just put all the eyeliners on my waterline.
But I
didn't know they were different ones.
Outer line or
Inner
outer
line.
line and inner line.
Right.
So I assume the ones that just say outer line you shouldn't put there because maybe they have too big of sparkles or maybe they're...
Right. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't want to put a glittery eyeliner in your waterline, maybe.
Is that a thing?
Probably. Well, you probably don't want to potentially get glitter in your eye. I feel like that's probably a bad idea. But I would never I would never put glitter eyeliner in my waterline. I just know that I have a white eyeliner that I put on my waterline to make my eyes bigger because I read that one time in a magazine and now I just do it. But I don't know if maybe I should not be putting that one in my waterline or if it doesn't matter.
How old is it?
I don't know. Probably a few years.
Yeah.
At this point.
Because they showed me the expiry dates.
Oh, I'm sure all my makeup is expired.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? It's one of those where, because the thing is, you have like 5 palettes and you don't wear turquoise eyeshadow every day. So the 6-month expiry. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think some things grow bugs more quickly than others.
Yeah, I think mascara probably.
Yeah, mascara I usually throw.
Yeah, but I think palettes, and I think you can actually clean them as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's ways to do it. I don't know. There's a type of liner called a key gel, which is better for the waterline, lasts longer. I've never heard of it being specified, though. Oh. Right, so maybe it's the certain type of kohl. So it could just be that this company is marketing in that way. Yeah, but there's probably one, like you said, there probably are types of eyeliner that are better for that purpose, and so they're just spelling it out for you. Yeah, which I appreciate. Yeah, because I can't remember the last time I did waterline. Mm-hmm. And it was fun. Excellent. So, yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I didn't know that. I was shocked. I didn't know there were specifics. I was very confused. Well, and they're like, it's 32 degrees. I have no makeup on. You want to talk about sweaty versus glowy. Yeah. I am very sweaty. Yeah. I have no makeup on. And I go to the makeup store. And the makeup lady goes, "Oh, ma'am, I have something for you." Yeah, absolutely. You don't need to wear makeup, but it makes your sweaty less. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. Does it have SPF? No. Okay, give me that too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but it's very nice cream, like the SPF. It's SPF 50. That's good. Face cream. That's what my sunscreen is. Yeah, mine is SPF 50. And the older you get, the more you need it, especially here. Yeah. Very thin on your chest. It was one of those things, actually. I remember listening to a podcast, and a woman said, you can always tell the age of somebody when you look at their décolletage. Yeah. Because what'll happen is some people, like, I think they were talking like from like a Hollywood entertainment perspective, is people will go and like get fillers and get face pulls and do all this stuff to their face, so their face potentially looks a lot younger, but then their décolletage will be all like sun damaged and whatever, and you can be like, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, so protect your décolletage, people. Yeah, slather your facial sunscreen all the way down to here. Yeah. And rub it in. And your neck, too. Yeah. And you know what gets missed? What? If you're wearing sleeveless, back here. Oh, yeah. And I've been burnt back here. Yeah. So slather it on. That's sun safety. Nostalgia Mom sun safety tips. Okay, so now, because Nostalgia Mom has 100,000 points and she's leaving. Right. Nostalgia Mom's going to redeem her points. Okay, what are you redeeming? I am redeeming... I assume you're redeeming karaoke time. Of course! Yeah, I assume you're redeeming karaoke time. That's my favorite. Yes. Because I don't hear my baby singing that. And I miss it. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Anybody else? Okay. Yeah, well, it's your points to redeem, so... Okay, yeah. Why is my décolletage getting called out here? No, okay! It's never too late! Protect your décolletage! Yes! It's very true. The older you get, the faster it burns. Like 2 seconds in the sun, and it's like, I should have put the SPF 50 down here. Right here. Yeah. Yeah. So unless you want to wear a high neck t-shirt. That's the other option, too. Yeah. Yeah. Protect it either with sunscreen or with shirts that do it. Well, yeah, I do have a rash guard now. Oh, yeah. And it seems like it's hot, but it's worth it. Okay.
You know, because especially if you're on the water.
Yeah.
And you think you're cool, but all the sun rays are reflecting on you.
Right.
You get massive burn.
Right.
In places you don't
want. Yeah.
You forget about.
Yeah.
You know, like dingle dangle here.
Oh.
You know, like.
Yeah.
So anyway, I would like to
redeem me your points.
I will redeem my points for my theme song for this trip.
What is your theme song?
Royals.
Right.
Instead of the song that makes me cry, which we heard yesterday. Which I could redeem, but it will make me cry. So
I don't. What song is that?
Angels.
Right. Sorry. Again. Told you. Dial-up brain.
Yeah.
Dial-up brain. Brain be mush.
You just can't keep up with me.
No, I can't.
But I'll die at 6 too. So we'll be the same boat.
Yeah.
We'll
both of our brains shut off at 6. Yeah.
So 6 London time now.
Yeah.
So at 6 o'clock we'll be sitting with our remote, watching clips of Say Yes.
Well, we have someone coming over, so we need to still.
Oh, we still have to. Yeah.
Yeah, we still have to socialize.
Oh boy.
No, whoops.
Oopsie
doopsie.
Oopsie
Okay, I'm just gonna park this, and then we'll pull up the.
Okay.
I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know if I know all the words to it.
It's very simple.
Yeah. Okay, I can't stand high collars. Yeah, I can't stand high collars either. Like even things that are like mock turtlenecks, like not even a full turtleneck. It's like anything that sort of sits like I don't know, like an inch past my collarbone. I'm like, bleh, get that off me.
I know.
I can't.
I can't either. So I gotta have sunscreen.
Yeah.
Even t-shirts or sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Like the men's t-shirts. You think, oh, they're really cute, but you put it on and the neckline is like bleh.
Really high. Yeah, no. I think even too, like even some, like this one's not bad, but I even find sometimes, like scoop neck t-shirts, like I usually will choose a V-neck t-shirt because I find that that's V-neck. Less constricting in my brain. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And luckily this chain is so light because I even stopped wearing necklaces because I could feel them. But now I have some that are very
interesting.
light.
So you found that the necklaces were even too.
Yeah, but now I found some super light ones. I'm kind of making myself wear them because of my extensive jewelry collection.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, I have to do the same thing as well.
Yeah.
I need to like style outfits almost.
Yeah.
Because I have a bunch of stuff that I just don't wear.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Go shopping in your own closet.
Yeah, exactly.
Or in Italy. Or
yeah.
Go a little crazy when you come to Europe.
Yeah. Okay, just checking to make sure I've crossed everything off that I need to. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it looks great.
4.
Can see what you did.
Yeah, we did that, and this. To be fair.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sure if we actually, hang on, does it give me the info?
Oh, does it give you like percentage completed today?
Not completed today, but completed in general. I think it's like 33% completed.
That's good though.
Yeah.
You know, that's good.
Yeah.
I would like to see
stitched today. We've stitched 100 stitches.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, 100 stitches today in an hour and 45 minutes.
Check mark.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
That's really good.
Not bad considering, but it's just one of those where you're like, oh yeah, we did 100 stitches. Then you look and you're like, there's so many more stitches.
It doesn't matter. You got to break it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, it's not about the journey, it's about the destination.
It's going to be done by November. When I will claim it and take it home.
No! No, you don't get to keep the castle.
Oh, I thought I did.
Maybe. No, because I want to.
It's your thing.
I want to put it on the back of a shirt.
Yeah.
I have a shirt, and I want to do like a Ghibli shirt.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick it on the back of a shirt, and then I also want to knit other things like soot sprites and stuff like that, and stick them on the shirt.
No, Studio Ghibli's your thing. I'm just a wannabe.
You're a wanna Ghibli.
I want a Ghibli. In my Ghibliization. My Ghiblification.
Your Ghiblification.
My Ghiblification. I'm a wanna Ghibli, yeah.
Yeah, you're a wanna Ghibli.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, get yourself in position.
Yeah. Yeah, Mom has redeemed karaoke time.
With my 100,000 K point.
Yeah, Kat said that she has 100 K points, so.
Thank you, Kat.
Kat has validated.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Kat gave me points and gave me posy.
Yes.
So I'm sorry your day went bad, Kat.
Yeah. But you've made Mom's day.
You made my day.
Yeah. It's not on this one. There's 2 different karaoke sites that we go to.
Oh, okay.
And 9 times out of 10, they seem to be on here and not on the other one.
I'd like to hear this Padam Padam song by Kylie Minogue.
Yeah.
We'll have to play it. There we go.
There it is. Okay.
So we were in Italy, and I felt kind of fakey, so this song came into my head.
Yeah.
But as she says, let me live that fantasy, and I did.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. We pause the background music. We crank this up so we can hear what's going on. We turn this on. We mute the ads.
So complicated. Kudos to the content creators. It's very complicated.
Make sure I don't choke on any wayward granola bar bits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need.
Okay, Royals, as requested by Nostalgia Mom.
Your personal stream assistant.
Yes, the PSA.
The PSA.
Okay, we'll see. Oh, it's a 4-minute song almost. Interesting. Make sure it's loud enough. Make sure everyone can hear what's going on.
Excellent.
Oh.
Excellent.
Jeez. It's very quiet. Or maybe it is that quiet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's try from the top, guys. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. Yeah? I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies. And I'm not proud of my address. Maybe.
Yeah.
In a torn up town. No postcode envy. But every song's like gold teeth, gray goose, tripping in the bathroom, bloodstained ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on the gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal. It's all running our blood. The kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule, I'll rule, I'll rule, I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. I don't think I know the tone to this one.
No, you got it.
Is this my friends and I? We've cracked the code.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
We count our dollars on the train to the party. And everyone who knows us knows. Okay. That we're fine with this. We didn't come from money. But every song's like gold teeth, gray goose, tripping in the bathroom, bloodstained ball gown, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal. It's all running our blood. The kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Is there more? Okay. Ooh. I don't know if I know this part. Ooh. We're bigger than we ever dreamed. And I'm in love with being queen. I don't know this part at all.
That's good.
Woo. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Life's great without a care. We aren't caught up in your love affair. And we'll never be royals. It's all running our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy.
Yay!
Did we do it? We did it! It's one of those, sometimes there's a bridge and I don't know it, and then I go, but I know this part!
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. How's that?
Awesome.
This song has the line that's Queen Bee, and my nephew thought it was Green Bean for such a long time. I love that. I love misheard lyrics so much. That's so funny. You can call me Green Bean, and baby I'll rule.
I'll rule, I'll rule, I'll rule.
That's so funny.
So, Nostalgia Tash did not get her singing skills from me.
Oh, Mama with the ruler background vocals. Yeah. Who is my where does my singing voice come from?
We don't know.
I thought you said it came from Grandpa, but Grandpa doesn't sing anymore.
He doesn't sing anymore, but he did have a beautiful
Did he sing?
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a beautiful voice.
Oh, let's go back.
But yeah, I don't know if it crosses over.
Does it skip a generation?
Or does it cross genders?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody could sing on Daddy's side. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could sing.
I think a lot of the things too, though, is if they did, like, especially if they were the guys, like, they wouldn't show us that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's always sad to me when somebody can sing. It's like food allergies.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have a food allergy, eat it.
Yeah.
If you can sing, don't hide it.
Yeah.
Because lots of us can't. And I would like to have a pierogi or a croissant now and then.
Yeah.
So if you have a voice, sing. Even if you don't have a voice, sing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be good for your health.
Yeah.
Yeah, it releases lots of serotonin.
Isn't what's the thing too? Because the singing actually is stored in a different part of your brain than talking is.
My singing part is this big.
Yeah.
And my talking part is this big. And as I get older, I'm only going to speak in songs.
Yeah, well, isn't that a thing? Like, because people with dementia and stuff like
still
that,
sing.
they can still sing their songs. And I remember that because I remember my great grandma, so Bob.
Yeah.
I remember going to see her. I don't think she remembered me at that point that we went, but she knew how to sing the song "Oh Susanna." Yeah. Because she saw like a little rocking horse or something in the place where we were sitting. And she says, "Oh, it reminds me. Oh no, I think it was like Jingle Bells." She goes, "Oh, it reminds me of a one-horse open sleigh."
Right.
So she just kept saying "one horse open sleigh" over and over again, and then like went. And then started singing Jingle Bells. And she remembered the words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh yeah, we're just doing one thread, so it doesn't matter. Here we go.
Yeah.
So we're doing good, actually. So yeah, we did, 100 stitches? We got 10 minutes left. We did start a half hour later, so that's also part of it. I think we probably wouldn't have gotten that many more stitches done, obviously, because we keep getting distracted. But yeah, so Friday. So Thursday we won't have stream, and then Friday we're going to be nail painting. Painting my nails because they are in need of some TLC. Oh, is there something plugged in here? Let's try the other side. Let us try the other side. Break on through to the other side.
Break on through to the other side. Maybe I could do, like, certain kinds of songs.
Oh, yeah. You could maybe do, like, I don't know.
Could I do some shrieking and headbanging?
Probably.
Been a long time since I rock and roll.
Yeah, I think there's ones, because there are some vocals that I feel, like, there's some, you anticipate me dragging you right now. No, but
I know.
There's songs that are, like...
They don't really sing.
Yeah, or like they're more.
I could be Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, like the mumble singing or like the talking singing.
I could
that's
be
like
Keith Richards.
Yeah, yeah.
I could be better than Keith Richards.
Yeah. Like there's some. But to be fair too, there's a lot of like emo bands, like a lot of the pop punk emo bands where you can tell that all the musicians are really good, but they just found like the hot guy to be the front runner, and they actually don't have any.
Well, yeah, they have
vocal talent.
This is how they sing.
Well, that one, no. The other one is they do a lot of whining. So as long as you can do the whine singing.
Whine.
Yeah.
Ask Daddy, I can whine.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think I could. Been a long time since I rock and roll.
Yeah, you could do that.
Maybe I'll remember I was going to rap too.
You were going
Well, lose yourself in the moment you own it.
Right.
Never let it go. You got one shot.
Yeah, because it's not, because I guess that's the thing with rapping, at least, like, you just need to be on beat, like, you just need to, and you have rhythm. It's not that, you have rhythm, so I think I think you could rap. I think you could rap.
It's because it's on my headphones when I run. So,
right. Oh, is that on your running playlist?
Yeah, so that comes straight to your ears.
Right.
So you, like, after 85 times, you feel like you might know the words.
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
still always screw it up.
Oh, see, I always quote it when I'm, like, stressed out. I go, yeah, knees weak, arms are heavy, mom spaghetti.
Yeah, mom spaghetti.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But on the surface, she looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting.
Yeah.
What he wrote down.
And,
the whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words don't come out.
It's a great song.
It is a good song.
It is, like, of all the rap songs.
Well, isn't it? Did it not win Best Original Song at the Grammys? Because that was the song that was in 8 Mile. So
Oh,
it was the
for the
original
Oscars.
Song. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And then
Yeah, I
he
think it
actually
did.
came a couple of years ago and performed it because he didn't at the time.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, he was at the Academy Awards a couple of years ago. And, and did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's amazing the songs you learn on your running playlist.
Yeah.
But to be fair, rock and roll is on my running playlist, and if you ever slow down, just put that song on, boy. You'll be running. It's 180 beats per minute.
Oh, really?
I have a whole playlist that's 180 beats per minute.
Yeah.
So if you actually run at 180 beats per minute for the whole playlist,
You might drop dead.
You might.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I don't know if I could.
Suggestion.
Right.
It's a suggestion.
It's a suggested beats per minute. It's
but
not.
Of all the songs,
Right.
that is the one that actually makes me go 180 beats per minute.
Rock and roll does.
Yeah.
Right.
Led
Right.
Zeppelin.
Led
And
Zeppelin.
It's quite near the end.
Yeah.
So I'm almost home, and then it comes.
Right.
on,
It's like the final push.
I can get home now.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
No, I think it's true. Music is a very good motivator.
Oh, it is.
I find sometimes too what'll happen, like, every once in a while. I don't do it often because I'm trying to, I don't know, try to be more in the moment. Also, I think I get overstimulated sometimes when I'm trying to listen to music, navigate shadow, listen to the highway.
Yeah.
Navigate people. Like, there's sometimes it's a lot.
Yeah,
if I'm not in a good headspace, I'm like, I'm overstimulated. I can't listen to anything while I'm doing this. But sometimes when I'm just chilling or when I'm like half asleep and stuff and I don't really care, sometimes I'll put music on. And I do notice that sometimes when I listen to a song that does have a higher beats per minute, I just naturally start, I'm kind of, every once in a while I'll be like, why am I like a little bit sweaty or like kind of out of breath? And I'm like, oh, because I've been power walking for the last 2 minutes because I've been walking in beat with the song.
Well, AC/DC is really good for power walking.
Yeah.
Too. Like you could power walk for miles to AC/DC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I definitely agree with the power of music.
Mm-hmm. But I agree with you too that sometimes you just want like silence or whatever the ambient noise is around you. You know, and nothing extra.
I'm very calm while listening to metal music, and I walk really fast with it too. Oh yeah. Because that's like a lot of, depending on the metal music. I don't know if you're gonna come for me, Kat, if you have differentiations between the types of metal you listen to, because we know some metalheads, and if I go, oh, is this like this one, and they'd be like, actually no, it's like sludge metal or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's all heavy metal to me.
There's very lots of subgenres of metal music.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what that we've been informed. There's lots of different ones, but yeah. Just heavy metal. It varies, yeah. That's true, because you were also in marching band. That's as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Marching band. Oh,
yeah,
my
Kat
dream.
was in marching band in color guard.
Did you play the glockenspiel?
No. I think you played, you were clarinet, right, Kat?
Aw.
Yeah, she was
I always wanted to play the glockenspiel. That would be so fun.
Yeah, Mom loves a percussion instrument.
Yeah.
Mom loves a percussion.
Or, see, I want to play the glockenspiel or play the triangle at the Metropolitan Opera.
Yeah.
Because they have a dedicated triangle player.
Yes.
And he comes out, like, once a scene in a 4-hour opera. He comes out and he goes, bing!
Yeah.
And then he walks off the stage. And then he comes out again and he goes, bing! And this is a job.
Yeah?
Like, that's an awesome job.
Absolutely.
I guess if you like opera.
Yeah.
If you don't like opera and you have to sit there for 4 hours and ping 4 times.
Yeah, I played the clarinet for 1 year and color guard for the other 3.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, did someone say color guard? Yes, we did.
Ooh,
Kat was in color guard.
Awesome.
Oh, Kat said her mom was percussion.
Oh, perfect.
What is it with nurses and percussion instruments, eh?
Yeah.
Something in the water.
We need more cowbell.
Yeah. Oh, you were in color guard too, Kay. That's amazing. Kat was flag/rifle.
Perfect.
That's cool.
Oh, that's very cool. I don't know if I could do that.
No, I don't know. See, now I didn't realize they like to beat shit to get out their aggression. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That's true.
That is very true.
See, now it's one of those, because now, you know what it is? It's only dawning on me now that color guard had nothing to do with instruments, because you kept telling me color guard. Oh, I was flags, never tried rifles or sabers. Because now, all I can think about is Cadet Kelly, and so you were Christy Carlson Romano and Hillary Duff banging your rifles at the cadet camp and stuff, and then, you know, at one point, because obviously they got their ribbons out and they actually did a ribbon routine, which I don't think was like off. Yeah, that's one of the S tier Disney Channel original movies, by the way.
I think I saw it.
You must have.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah, I think it was a good one.
Yeah.
But you know what my favorite one is?
Which is your favorite?
Amanda Bynes and the soccer team.
Oh, she's the man.
Yeah,
that's
I love
not
that.
a decom though.
Oh.
No, that's not a decom. That's an actual theatrical released movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about Freaky Friday?
That is also theatrical release movie. That's also really good though. That's one of the favorites.
I love them. Okay, how about Parent Trap, the remake?
No, those are not decoms.
Okay, well, forget it. Those are my top 3.
Yeah, so Disney Channel original movies are the ones that are only like an hour and a half long. That are on.
Cheetah Girls?
Yes, Cheetah Girls is
Cheetah
decom.
Girls. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Cheetah Girls is a decom.
Okay, I could go get
Yeah.
Cheetah Girls. What about when they ride those scooters through Rome and pretend they're princesses or princes or something? Yeah, you know, the princess one. Not the Anne Hathaway one, but the other princess one with one of the blonde ones.
The Princess Diaries? No.
No, it was either Hillary Duff or one of the...
Oh, you mean like the Lizzie McGuire movie when she was pretending to be a pop star?
No, that she was a princess and they were riding scooters. And she met some prince and whatever. They were like faking...
I don't know.
Well, we'll find it. Some
Yeah.
kind of teen princess thing.
Teen princess. There's Princess Protection Program with Hillary Duff and Selena Gomez, but they don't ride around scooters.
Oh, I think it's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Princess Protection Program.
They don't ride around in scooters though.
Is that a decom?
It's a decom.
Yeah. Both of them together?
Yeah, they were.
Hillary Duff and Selena?
No, Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez. Yeah, they were in
Wow.
Princess Protection Program together. I love She's the Man. I did color guard and marching sessions and the flute in the spring. Oh, cool. Yeah, I did clarinet, bass clarinet in both bands for the spring season. We had a low amount of clarinet players, so I was bribed into both bands. Amazing.
Ooh.
K to Kat, do you still randomly spin brooms and rakes? And she said, yes, always. If I can twirl it, I will twirl it.
Oh, that's
absolutely.
awesome.
Oh, absolutely. I think, yeah.
That's a life skill. Twirling is a life skill.
Yeah.
That's another life skill I don't have.
We'll have to practice.
No,
we'll have to
No. There's some things you just have it or you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they remade Princess Protection Program in 2021. Oh,
Really?
As a short.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There we go. 2009 Princess Protection Program.
I don't know if that's the one you're thinking of.
Yes, I think so.
Really? There were no scooters.
Okay.
There were no scooters in
Well,
Princess.
let's just put Disney Princess Scooter movie. Well, things show up.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Disney Princess Scooters.
Yeah, Disney Princess Scooter movie. I found when I was getting my nails done before I came, there was a Norwegian princess movie on, coming of age, and I found it by typing Norwegian princess movie.
Perfect!
You know?
Yeah.
Disney Princess Scooter movie.
Amazing. Yeah, we'll see if you can find it. To be fair, we do that sometimes here, where like I'll be talking about a movie and then we will be able to find it, but I don't know.
Oh, you can buy a Disney Princess scooter.
Oh, I'm sure.
Smoby, Disney Princess 3-wheel scooter. Cool. I could get a 3-wheel scooter.
You could get a 3-wheel Disney Princess scooter, absolutely.
I would need a 3-wheeled scooter as opposed to a 2-wheeled scooter.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, Elsa and Hans ride Barbie scooter. Okay.
No.
Oh, there is an e-scooter in Princess Diaries.
Oh, is it
opening
Princess Diaries?
scenes of the film.
Yeah, it must be Princess Diaries. Yes, they ride scooters.
See?
Yeah, but that's not a decom. That is an amazing movie, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which the scooters featured were shot in San Francisco, where visitors can rent Zappy scooters.
There we go.
You know, in Rome, you can rent scooters, and it's cobblestones.
Yeah.
So you got your scooter, and you're
like,
yeah. Like, that would be fun.
Yeah. It's like when we had the inline rollerblades and we would go down the hills in our neighborhood and they were so uneven and your feet were like numb.
Vibrating, yeah.
Oh, there was that movie with Mary-Kate and Ashley and I think scooters were involved. Oh, possibly too, yeah, in Paris. Yes, Passport to Paris. Oh, there must have been scooters in Passport to Paris.
Is that a decom?
No, that's a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie, which is different.
It's so confusing.
I can give you, I have a complete list of decoms in my phone because we obviously ranked them all.
You know why you and Dad watched those every Saturday?
Yeah, we did.
Because
Yeah, you didn't want to.
I did.
Exactly, now you don't have the knowledge.
I don't.
No.
And is my life less worthy because I don't know all the decom
You have insufficient decom knowledge? I don't know, you ask me.
What's more important?
Yeah.
Decom knowledge or tight-haired big pants?
Depends on the generation.
Tight-haired big pants.
Finish the sentence. Big haired, tight pants, 70s one-hit wonder Canadian bands.
Yes. That is more important than decoms. Vote.
Decoms is easier to say, obviously.
What's wrong with tight-haired big pants? Can't you just see it?
Oh, I know.
Tight-haired big pants.
But you don't finish the sentence. You're just running around yelling tight-haired big pants with no context.
Can't you just, see Urkel?
It's 6 o'clock. Mommy's brain is turned off.
Mommy's boop. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.
See you again in November.
If you want. Yeah.
If you don't want me back, say so now.
Yeah, do we need to fire the PSA?
Yeah, fire the
personal
PSA.
stream assistant.
I'm like those little odd jobs on Race Across Canada.
Yeah.
They last 2 hours and then they're like, bye-bye, love.
Yeah,
Thank
you gotta go somewhere else.
Here's a buck, get lost.
Okay. Yeah, if anyone has any stream suggestions, let me know. If not, we're gonna go see which of our friends is currently online and we will go and
Passport to Paris.
see them. No, Nostalgia Mama's always welcome. Oh, excellent.
Oh,
yeah.
thank
Kat
you.
says you can stay.
Oh, thank you.
Kat says you can stay.
Should she up my wage?
I only pay you in points.
Yeah, okay. I'll take the points.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you points and check marks. I'll give you like little gold stars.
Oh, gold stars. Oh my gosh.
I'll get little gold stars for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mom's motivated by gold stars. Yeah, she's at 99K right now.
Okay, yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Well, we need to find someone to raid out. See what Pat's up to. What is everyone doing? Ooh, Pat is drawing Waluigi game ideas. What is Saul doing? Oh, LL Cool Lib just started. Well, if they just started, maybe we should go and see them. What are they up to? Wait a second! Lola Ali's doing a Totoro cross-stitch.
Ooh.
So we obviously need to go and see her because we are doing Ghibli-adjacent cross-stitching. We clearly have to go and say hello to her because she's making another Ghibli situation. It's gotta happen. That's amazing. Okay. So, bye, Kay! Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. Let's go and see Lolali. Okay.
I was just going to suggest we watch Material Girls, but the Metascore is 17.
Oh, I'm sure it's trash, but sometimes things are so trash they're good depending on the context.
You've probably seen it.
No, I don't think I have actually.
Oh, they run their own cosmetics company.
Yes. Okay. Right, here's the raid message. We're going to post the raid message and then we're going to do the things and then so Nostalgia Mom will come back in November if everyone is on good behavior. Just kidding, you guys are great.
Oh, if Nostalgia Mom's on good behavior.
Yeah, that too. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. But I'll see you guys on Friday for some nail painting. I will, see how much more of this I can get done. Now we have a goal. We have to get this done by November, allegedly. So we'll see how that goes.
Not allegedly.
Allegedly.
100% check mark for sure.
Okay.
Okay. You can't go to Studio Ghibli World till you finish the cross stitch.
Okay.
And I'm telling Liam.
Okay.
That's the deal.
All right. See you guys later. Bye.